I'm down.
Honest.
Oh, we're live? Oh, okay. That would have been nice to know. Welcome to the Heleus tournament, I guess.
Nice. Is this the first annual Heleus tournament? What are we calling it? Cool.
All right. My name is Jacob. I'll be casting every game here today. To my right, I have Tomas. Would you like to say hi?
Hi, I'm Tomas. I will also be casting alongside Jacob.
And then after that, we have Drake, who's a player on a team. Would you like to say hi, Drake?
Hello. I don't have anything else to say. Yeah.
Nothing else to say? You want to talk about your team? Anything like that?
Is there something specific you want to know? Or?
No,
Do you think you'll be winning the tournament?
I think we're not going to go last. I can say that confidently.
Okay, that's a good start.
That is a good start. We like that confidence. You know, we're all about that confidence here. You know, not going last. I mean, I've lived my life thinking that there's first, and then there's first loser. You know, those are the only two options.
You can interpret it how you'd like.
And then after that, we have Beach or Madison.
Madeline.
Oh my God.
Beach is fine.
Close enough.
Whatever works. It all truly is the same thing. I will be here at hosting the desk, I guess, hanging out.
Yeah. All right.
And then we have Ryan.
Yeah.
Hello.
Ryan is running our stream.
Alrighty. So for today's games, they're all best of one. This is non-elimination. So if you lose all your games, you're still not out. All right, guys? That's what's important here, is you can go literally 0, get no wins, but you're still in. There's always hope. All right?
Always winnable.
Don't lose hope here, guys. Except if you listen to this stream and you hear me flaming you. Of course,
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't listen to Jacob. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's not good at the game.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
My bad. I'm not challenger. I should be speaking.
So first up today we have Freljord versus Demacia.
All right.
Correct? Yeah.
Yes, it was Freljord versus Demacia.
Yeah, Freljord versus Demacia. Okay.
That's a good question.
So for Freljord, we have Misclicked, Coldest Winter, 10 Brooks, Chemtech Dragon, Adrienne, and then for Demacia, we have. Oh no.
He didn't label them. Okay. Demacia is, I don't think,
Conflicted?
Changed.
Is that it? Top lane?
Conflicted, Dre Club, Dandrew 9, Shot Caller, and Pigeon Coop. Can we get a hand for all of the competitors here today? Oh yeah.
Yep, I'm clapping.
Clapping. That's such good claps.
We're proud of all of you. Good luck, guys.
Yep. Alrighty. So Drake is on Freljord. How do you feel about your matchup today against Demacia?
I don't have that many thoughts on it, honestly. I just hope they ban Tom Kench so I don't have to play it.
Oh.
Do you know any of the players?
We haven't scrimmed against them or anything. Wait, yeah, we did actually. I lied. That's.
Is there anything you're worried about going to this?
Not particular. I think we're the better team overall, and we should hopefully win, but we'll see.
All right.
Shots fired.
We like that confidence. You heard it here first, boys. Demacia is garbage. These are direct quote from him, not me. Okay, Demacia is garbage. Freljord will just win. I mean, he said it, not me. Okay.
Starting off the flame early, I see. Better keep up to those words.
I know, Drake. If you fail now, imagine how bad it's gonna look.
That's true.
You have such strong words. Alrighty. So we
Hold
look
on
further
a second,
into.
guys. Apparently the stream has no sound, and we're trying to figure out why.
That's a 5, considering it's just bubbles on the screen.
Stream
wait.
has audio for me.
No. Okay, the stream it's just Rex that it has no sound for some reason.
Okay. So they heard me talking really cringely the entire time. That's good.
Yeah.
Just
Same,
making sure.
same. Mispronouncing everyone's name. I am deeply sorry for that.
There's no redos. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so after Frelia versus Demacia, we have Ionia versus Shurima. All right. Now, this is going to be a great matchup. Okay, Shurima playing with a lot of subs. All right, but they should still be the favorite versus Ionia, from what I hear. Okay. Any contradictions?
I just want to say that Shurima has sand, and yeah, that's about it.
Wow.
And Corey
Alright,
talks a big
alright.
game. Their captain, Corey,
Well,
talks a big game, but I guess we'll see what he brings to the table.
Yeah.
The mishmash team. that he's
Shrima
put
is
together.
basically like the new version of the old Zon. Like Zon was one of the like they were one of the most toxic of Heleus' divisions, but they were one of the best. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see kind of where Shurima goes with the new squad.
And then after
'cause they
Ionia
have-
versus Shurima, we have Ionia versus Freljord, which should be a very, very enjoyable matchup to see. Alrighty. I've heard some smack talk about that matchup from Ionia.
Oh, yeah.
Side, at least.
There's
Lots of
always
smack.
always smack
Oh
talk
my.
coming from them.
Lots of smack. We have our esports director on that team.
Mhm.
So it'll be, there's always extra smack talk when he's
I
involved.
see.
Yes.
There's no collusion. If they win, it's all because of them. They're definitely not scripted. Okay, guys. These tournaments are not scripted. Smile.
I think that should be obvious. I know.
I've
There are
learned from
no
experience.
scripts here.
I've learned from experience. There's definitely no script.
No scripts here. Absolutely not.
All right, and then after that, we have our last game of the day of Shurima versus Demacia. Should be a fun one. It's definitely not
Yes,
like
because they're both relatively new. I mean, not new to this server, but have new players on them. Like Demacia has 3 fresh players on it, and Shurima has 2 old Demacia players on it,
Oh.
and then 3. Well, there's Corey, their captain, and then the other 2 who are kind of thrust into it today. So it'll be interesting
Wow.
to see. Little rivalry with the
It's
old
a
Demacia players.
civil war there.
Yeah, absolutely.
old versus the new. It's gonna be a great time.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I guess there's a.
Awesome.
That's exciting.
How's everyone's day
I'm not-
been so far? How's everyone's day been so far? We talk about the games. Let's just get a little bit of a vibe check.
Check the
Yeah, it's
vibe.
been going pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Can't complain. Some good ranked games today.
Yeah. I was there.
Cool, alright. How did they go? Were they good? Were they
Yeah,
bad?
they went pretty well. Yeah, I won a 3v5 today.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. All right.
Yeah.
You must have had a really good. You must have had a really good mid laner for that one.
Oh yeah.
And who was the mid later? Jacob.
It wasn't that
Was
important.
it Jacob?
I mean, it's not that important.
It's not important.
Sounds like it was
we
Jacob.
could say it's Jacob, but like, does it really mean anything? Not really.
Not to me.
It's literally nothing to you. All the fans at home, love Maddie to death, but she has not played a game of League of Legends. In
That's
a
not
long
true.
time.
That's not true. I played a
I did play.
partial game of
Played an
ARAM. Like
I did play
Oh,
an ARAM like
back.
2 weeks ago.
Okay, Aram Gamer, like to hear it.
Oh, she's gaming now. Okay.
She's a
That's what
real
we
yes.
like to see, boys.
I played Lux. I killed 1 person.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I mean, technically,
Yeah, that's-
We don't need to get into the technicalities of it, Ryan.
You're
I killed
you're
1 person.
You're right. My bad.
all we know is that you got a point on the board, and that's all
I
that
did.
matters.
1.
Mhm.
Yes. Doesn't matter how many times I died or panicked. Screamed at 3 in the morning and woke up Corey, actually. Wondering
Doesn't
who
matter
was
that-
dying in the living room.
Yep.
Well, she
both
can blame me.
Are equal,
Yes.
I AFK'd,
Game
so
makes
These must maybe Masters plus players, but you did get a kill on Lux and ARAM.
Yes, we're very proud of you.
Yep. all equally.
She's a challenger Teemo man. You can't expect her to be able to play Lux.
I know.
It's true.
Only
It's
Timo.
true.
My bad.
Rank what? You said rank 9?
Yeah, rank 9.
No, Challenger win Teemo.
Oh, Challenger 1. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, she's level
One.
9, but she's challenger 1 is what she's saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you're just the best to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously,
All
for
right.
all regions.
I got a question for my boy Drake here. What champions do you feel like you'll see today?
Like from the enemy team?
Yeah, just in general. Just like 3 champions you think you would see today and like you would be excited to see today.
I think Dandru's probably gonna play Gwen.
Okay.
Nice. I can get behind that.
Aside from that, I'm not really sure. Like they play a lot of different stuff.
You know what I'm excited to see today? Nami. That champion is straight busted now. And I hope people are really looking at it and they're going to start playing that champion, okay? What about you, Tomas? Any champions you want to see?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I necessarily want to see it, but I think Jarvan will be played, especially if Jacob were in charge of the draft. It'd be a Jarvan every game, or ban. You know, I kind of want to see like a Zed or Kiana jungle. That'd be pretty spicy.
It's
I
spicy.
don't know. That's all I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Alrighty. Okay, and now Maddie, can you name a champion?
I can name several champions.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, you don't even know,
Go
Matt.
now.
Like,
Come on.
Oh no.
Name
Oh,
champions.
put me on the spot.
Yeah.
Name champions? Oh, okay. Nami, Jarvan,
Mhm.
Annie, Aatrox,
Okay. Okay.
Azir,
Okay.
Ooh.
She's on the roll.
Yeah.
Lux,
Ooh.
Katarina,
Wow.
Shyvana,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Zyra.
Let's see it. Oh, we're on the Z's now. We skipped a few.
Vayne,
Okay.
Bye,
This is the ADD brain.
Quinn, oh, Ash. Ash is his
We're
character.
back at A.
We're back at A's. We're back at A's now.
Yeah, we go back and forth through the alphabet.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I think she's got it. She has what it takes to be a
A
challenger.
B C
I
L
know
Z X Y.
My brain on a regular basis.
Alrighty, boys.
Oh, I forgot Timo.
Of course. How could you forget your name?
How could I forget?
How could you forget?
Typical. Typical. I was put on the spot. I got nervous.
Alrighty.
It's fine. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Before we get out of this amazing analyst test, we're really great analysts here. We really are shining. I'd like to thank everyone that helped with the production of this event and all the players. They're the real heroes here. I'm just a loud, funny person. They're the ones making the content.
Well, it's the
Absolutely.
loud, funny people that make
Couldn't
the
do it without
content
you.
worth it. So
True.
Yes, true. Couldn't do it without you.
Alrighty.
Today.
Also, a big thank you to Jacob for being willing to step in to fill this position for us, kind of semi last minute here. Super appreciate his help.
And Tomas as well.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Tomas, you as well.
You're very welcome.
You were super last minute, right?
20
Something like
minutes
that.
ago, yeah.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So are we gonna?
Well, I think we should go ahead and get Freljord and Demacia inside their lobby, or at least start getting them there, so that we can get this boat rolling.
Alrighty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're gonna go ahead and pause things here real fast while we transition over to the casters booth and go ahead and get the match going. So expect the stream to start back up with, or not start back up, but for us to transition to the actual match itself in the casters booth in a couple minutes.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, as you can see, we are now in draft. All right. So we see that on the left we have Freljord. On the right we have Demacia. Freljord banned Ashe, Tristana, Renekton, and Yumi. They picked Tahm Kench, Echo, and Vayne. On the right side we have Demacia. They banned Zac. They banned Trundle, Jax, and Leona. And they picked Kindred, Shen, and Ezreal. What do we feel about this, boys?
Well, I mean, I'm also kind of interested in the Soraka ban that just came out.
That's definitely interesting. Why did
Yeah,
they pick
true.
Soraka when they have a Vayne?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm
That's
not
a
sure why
very
that
weak
came
lane.
out.
Yeah.
But
This is
I'm
definitely
looking
an
at-
interesting draft.
For sure. I'm not down with the Tahm Kench first pick, personally. There's a lot of champions that can hard counter that. But, I mean, it's kind of just, you just put it, the ball's in his court, He believes in himself to win that top lane, Now, you gotta respect that,
Yeah,
All right,
for
the
sure.
the Ezreal Rakan lane bot lane into Vayne.
Okay.
Interesting. So they picked their support. That's obviously going to get counterpicked. They're saving counterpick for mid lane here, I assume, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Coldest Winter on Echo before, and that's been a strong champion for him in the past. But I'm also kind of liking the Shen with the high mobility. It looks like they're trying to make sure they can protect their carries.
Yeah. I am correct in saying that Drake Club is their jungler, not their top laner, right?
I believe.
Okay.
That is what it said on the list. Yeah.
Okay. That's a very hard matchup for Kindred in general into Echo.
Yeah.
It was really smart of Coldest Winter to pick that in there because, the Echo W basically covers the entire Kindred invulnerability field. So, you ever get caught in that? Unlucky. Okay, we see the Gwen.
Okay,
hover.
The Gwen pick straight into the Tahm Kench is going to be rough for him.
That might be a Gwen mid. They do have a Shen.
Yeah,
but
Gwen mid
we
into
will have to
Sylas.
see.
Interesting decisions. Okay.
I can say that is a good matchup for Gwen. I have been on both ends of that, and I do think Gwen has the upper hand.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like they're going to be trying to play through their Ezreal, especially since they have so much disengage for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a real way how left side's going to get onto the Ezreal on the right side, besides like Nautilus getting a hook on him, but point blank, that should not happen.
Yeah, I mean, the Nautilus ult should also be helpful with that, as long as they're able to kind of chain in on that. But they have to really coordinate their dive.
Yeah, Ezreal E flashes away. What do you do?
Yeah.
That's the issue. I feel like left side's going to get hard kited out. But, of course, it's all about execution here. And which side, just empirically, which champions do you think would win? Just from everyone here.
I mean, I'd have to give the edge to Demacia here, just based on champ selection. I think that the Freljord will scale harder into the late game, but it's just like you said, getting onto the back line is going to be so difficult. And then with a Kindred ult, even if you get there, it's going to be hard for you to really close out. You have so much disengage. You put yourself in, range of the Rakan ult, the Shen taunt. So you've really got to put yourself out there in order to make a play.
But I will say, once Van gets the 3 items, she's just going to run through everyone,
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to agree with Rex here.
Yeah. That's the goal of Freljord here, to get that Vayne to 3 items in general. So let's see if they can do it.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Tomas?
I was going to say that Freljord's comp, the left side here, they will be able to scale. They're more. They have less of a team fight. They got more of like a pick comp. They can run through the tanks and the carries, but they have to get onto them, like you guys said. If they're in a shit up team fight, I think Gwen and Shen will be able to peel Ezreal and Kindred very well, and they won't be able to kill the carries. But I think that if they do play it right, the Vayne and Echo can get some real damage out there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and let's also not underestimate the Sylas. I mean, he can really go in there and put some serious damage there. And there's a lot of really great ults on their team that he can take.
Yeah, Rakan is so strong on Sylas in general.
Yeah, or even the Kindred ult.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that more, like, because their team's not really going to be standing in a stationary spot in general, and they don't really want to in the first place because they're not actually that tanky besides the Tahm Kench, but the Tahm Kench is not going to really be able to function in team fights properly versus this team, just in general. So it's like they don't really want to stay in that spot. So we'll have to see how they play it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think the best ult that they would be taking, like you said, of the Rakan, would probably be the Ezreal.
Yeah. Alrighty, boys. How do we feel about the Kindred here, by the way, on R1?
I'm not sure how to feel, but I think it is good with his comp. I just don't think he has many good targets. Kindred is about scaling and getting the early. Hopefully, if Kindred can get the early lead, get to his 4 marks, he will be able to run through the game. But his opportunities are not very plentiful, I guess. Like the Ezra lane is kind of hard to gank, but I mean Shen and not even Gwen doesn't have much setup, but Shen I think is like the only lane that has much setup for.
Yeah.
So
and there's a Tom Catch, and it's like,
yeah,
are you really gonna kill that easily? You know?
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
So he might just be playing to farm, but Echo does out clear him, so it might be a bit difficult.
We'll
I mean, I think Echo's going to put out a lot of early game pressure.
Alrighty, boys. Well, we're about to roll into the game here.
Yeah,
now it's time for you can see my camera control.
Let's see it.
Unlockers. Just making sure everyone on stream can still see the game, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a sick Nautilus skin.
It is a really nice Nautilus skin. Let's see if you got. Let's see the chroma. Let's see the chroma.
I think I do like all the new guys.
Oh, I mean, it's not the purple chroma though.
Hey, it is green. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, green chroma's nice too.
Okay, we got the red Kindred chroma though.
See a ping from the red side. They're looking for the. I don't know if they're going to invade or guard the invade. Oh, it seems someone's having internet issues.
Internet issue. Let's see
Yeah,
if the teams initiate a pause here.
Still in base.
Let's see if they initiate a pause here. We'll have to see in a second. Okay, no, he is reconnected. There is no pause.
It's fine. We don't believe in the pause button. They can win without it. Oh, never mind. There it is.
There it is. There's the pause.
All right.
My bad. I just said it. Yeah, my bad.
Here's hoping that we can get those internet issues for Tenrock resolved quickly.
Yeah. So Tomas, do you want to do a classic where we talk about Pixelmon instead of League of Legends?
Oh yeah. Jake, could you be a favor and press O and move the portrait so we can have them in the right order? That might help me and other people who would enjoy to see their matchups.
Yep, there it is.
Thank you. All right.
I would like to remind everyone that is playing these games and are in the stream right now that we see their all chat. So we should not be saying anything too negative in all chat.
Do not make fun of anyone's computers.
Yeah.
This is a friendly game of League of Legends.
Yeah, League of Legends is a very friendly game for all people. Smile.
Exactly.
For all ages with no toxicity at all.
You know what is a game that's friendly to all people? Pokemon.
Yes, sir.
It's a distinctly better game. Ooh, another tap.
Okay. The spectator movement.
Ooh. Oh, you see the gold? Everyone has 5. It's too even. What's going on? Why is that? Where's the gold lead? Smile.
Seems there is no gold lead.
It seems like no one's really farming properly.
It's crazy. They should at least be at good 20, maybe 14 right now.
Yeah,
but no.
I mean, everyone's vision score is 0. This feels like
we need some
more.
We do see the Kindred with. Oh, okay, we're back in the game.
Right, we're back in the game.
Let's go.
Ready, boys.
Okay, the Echo is looking to start bot side and the Kindred as well. So they're going to be mirroring, and they might meet each other up in the top lane. I wonder who wins that 2v2.
It's looking like Blue wants to guard against the ward, so that they can make sure that Echo's jungle path is hidden.
There is an issue with the client.
It's doing the same for me. It should.
It stops submitting information here.
It's working. I'm watching the same point of
Yeah. Okay. It just wasn't working for a second there. Okay. Okay.
All right, Echo timing the W.
He did time the W properly.
Yeah.
He's giving a generous lease for an Echo, by the way. Absolutely generous.
Same for the Kindred.
Yeah, both sides giving a very generous leash. They should at least be like clearing pretty fast here. What clear speed do we have? Echo's kind of interesting. Okay.
I love all your characters.
Okay, so we see Echo going for Krugs here, which is definitely not what I expected here. Especially when you could be ganking around or looking up at the Kindred for an invade here. Because he definitely wins the 1v1, I think.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. All right,
he might shoot off for the full clear. The match.
Yeah.
And it looks like Kindred is already moving to red.
Oh.
So he's definitely outpacing the Echo on clear speed.
Not really, because he didn't do his wolves.
Oh yeah, he skipped wolves. Okay.
That's an interesting clear path.
Summer's been burned mid lane.
Okay.
First blood mid.
Let's see. Let's roll that back. Let's see what we missed. Okay. Oh, he misses the E.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Flash auto ignite for the pick up on the first blood. Gwen.
Unfortunate. Okay.
That's going to be rough for him to be able to come back.
Mm-hmm. He has to TP back on that wave, which is so bad for him.
Yeah.
Because now the Gwen has so much pressure. Gwen does not have TP though, so I guess there's that.
Something about to go down.
Okay, we have red side. We have red looking at top side here. See what we get. Shen does have E taunt. Has taunt flash. Does he go for it? No. I feel like that was a kill if he went for it though.
Yeah. I think he may have been a little bit out of position, but I think a flash taunt might have picked him up a kill there.
Yeah. That's all right. Okay, we have Cole's Winter looking on the Kindred here.
There might be a fight at Scuttlecrab.
Scuttlecrab fight?
Doesn't
maybe?
seem.
Seems like Kindred's looking for it. I think they're pathing towards chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Kindred's just giving it up, going for the other Scuttle, the one that's marked.
Oh, going for some mark. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Second.
Echo might be rotating for it. Gwen is on reset.
Botland's also going to take it too.
Oh, the bottom.
Kindred looking to deny the Kindred.
Okay.
Doesn't look like Kindred can go for the mark. Unfortunately, wasted a bit of time there.
Yeah.
Down
Kindred
4
gets
CS.
double Scuttle. Let's see what it's like. 4. That's damn. That's not good for Kindred here.
Yeah. I mean, skipping the Raptors was really hurt them as well.
Yeah. Nothing happening in the lanes right now.
Yeah, they're kind of just... Oh, we have something going on top side?
Okay, top side. Oh.
Nope.
Tom burns the shield and Shen walks away.
Yep. Tank versus tank. Wet noodle fight. Woo!
I mean,
yes, sir.
Shen definitely won that trade, though.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, but Tom Kench is down a bit of CS, but...
Yeah, it seems they're just trading grass procs for right now.
Okay, he gets the taunt here.
Oh. Shen's W denied the grass proc.
Okay, I think Tom can kill him here.
Oh, yeah, it looks like Shen stayed a bit too long.
Okay.
Is that a dive coming in? Oh, won't need it.
Kindred's trying to follow up, but a bit too late.
A bit late there. That was really good from blue side.
Yeah. Now, even in kills, blue side is up 600 gold right now, I believe.
Yeah. About 5, yeah.
Yeah, it's looking like that Shen stayed a little bit too long in that trade and just let the kind of stick onto him.
No vision as well is not a good place to be. Only vision in their jungle, but can easily get around that.
Wins this trade again.
Oh, mid lane.
Meanwhile, Tenrox tried to pick a fight and just did not respect the Gwen damage.
Yeah, it does not respect the 1 damage on the other side. Quietly speaking here, we have a CS lead occurring in the bot lane here. I don't know if that's just because of the... Oh, wait, what happened there? Let's roll that back. 1 second there was fine, the next second she was gone.
Yeah, Gwen has Ignite coming up.
Echo
Maybe a bit
coming
too
into the game.
aggressive.
Bit too aggressive right there.
Yeah.
I think
Almost
she
had
could
the
have
kill
gotten
as well. Yeah.
one more auto
Close.
off, and that would have been good. Close Winter absolutely running this game. He's
Kindred's
trying to
still
make
looking
the,
topside.
I feel like she's looking way too hard on this top side here. It's a Tom Kench. It's going to be really hard to gank this. I think he should be really focusing on the farm. And pushing this in does not really help him that much. But, I don't know. Okay, we have an engage on the bot side. Nothing really to come from it. Really
Bot
fun
lane is
lane to
very
deal with.
fast.
I really feel like with the bot lane ahead in CS, a Kindred should be looking to try to snowball that lane a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, the bot lane
Unfortunate
is
thing.
behind NCS. Yeah,
Yeah, they're behind CS.
Oh,
yeah. It's
gotcha,
okay.
right. Kids is on the wrong side.
It's all right. The Vayne is just slowly accruing a CS lead. I feel like the Ezreal Rakan just have to go in at some point.
Yeah.
Just force something here. But I think they're just too afraid.
Yeah, but the problem is they can't really be that afraid because the longer the game goes, the harder it's going to be for them to win.
Exactly.
I feel like if they all collapse right here, this is like I see a dead Vayne on my screen. You know, like right there, they could have came in with a pincer maneuver. Okay, going in, nothing good. All right, right now I feel like we're just ignoring this dragon here. It is 6 minutes, and like both sides like started looking at it, but neither of them are really out here committing for it. You know,
That's very true.
I feel like bot lane's really struggling with priority, and the Kindred has just been out of position. I would expect that they would look for it fairly soon.
Okay.
Echo's hovering this gank right here, looking for damage on Vayne.
Ooh, Kindred wastes her Q there.
W get the reset. Kindred picked out.
All right. Okay, this could be good for red side actually.
Exhaust goes down on Ezreal.
Okay.
Echo goes back in.
The Echo has the
ult
ulti
out.
though.
Okay. Vayne flashes into the 3 of them, uses heal to secure the kill, gets slowed by
Okay.
Kindred, and gets picked up.
Okay, we have the Shen ulti
Shen
coming out a
ulti.
little bit late though. I think this is still
Getting
good.
cancelled by Tom Kent.
Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad
That
for
is-
red side here.
That is unfortunate. Vayne got a kill.
You know, Vayne is really comfortable in this game. Like,
She is.
what I'd like to see from Chemtech Dragon here is just, farming this one out, Getting to the point where she doesn't have to really work for anything,
Yes, sir.
Of course, that's not how you play fun League of Legends. Smile.
I mean, it's looking like Dandru9 is kind of bullying Tenrock's mid lane.
He definitely
It's
is.
true.
Oh, that's an unfortunate miss.
Barely misses the flash Q.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think there's much that the Kindred can do here. I feel like he's just slowly getting outpaced and outfarmed. He has to get back and get some items. These boots aren't going to really do anything for him. You have to get more.
I don't believe there's any marks either.
Yeah.
I mean,
A bit
I
behind.
think the problem is that the Kindred is just getting out-rotated by this Echo who's just running away with the game.
For sure.
100% sure.
He's making plays that just aren't working out.
Yeah, his marks are getting picked up by the bot lane as well, so Vayne is just taking away Kindred's lead.
Wait.
Yep. Cole's Winter is
mean-
really just trying to join the rest of the jungle MVPs in Heleus tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, but at least going back to the mid lane, it looks like Dandru9 is having a problem with just overextending a little bit.
Yeah.
That's twice that they've been caught out by just the rotating gank.
I feel like he has all the pressure of about winning the game in his hands right now. He sees the rest of his lanes kind of losing, so he's like, "I gotta go," But
Yeah, but I mean, you need a lot more vision if you're going to play up that aggressively.
for sure, yes.
Kindred
All right.
looking to pick up the
Will
first mark.
someone finally kill this dragon? That's the real question. Or we're just gonna watch and see what happens.
Well, it looks like Scuttlecrab might actually go down to Kindred.
Okay.
Yep. First mark, possibly. Looking for a fight here.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, we got the Kindred ulti off, though.
Shen TP, Tom Kench follows.
Oh, that's a
poked out.
massive hit from the Tom Kench right there. Okay.
Massive knockup.
Massive. And we get... Oh, okay. That was the pentakill for Coldest Winter there. I feel like he got a little bit robbed there.
And they're chasing down the Ezra now. Tom Kench will get the ace.
Oh my god. Absolute domination from blue side this game.
All they wanted was a scuttle crab, but they got so much more than they bargained for.
True. Yep. That was 2 kills onto the Tom Kench and another kill onto the Vayne. So that is not looking great for red side here.
And it looks like
Echo's...
it's also going to be a plate mid lane.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Could have been an overstay if people wanted to collapse, but he's out of there already. He saw his Kindred ult too, so very risky to go for that.
So what do we want to see from red side here? How do they get back?
I don't know. There's a few things they can do. They just need to farm up. They need to get on the board. Obviously, if they can shut down the Vayne or get a shutdown on either Tom Kench or Echo, maybe they can somehow carry their way back into the game. But I think they're overextending a bit too much.
Yeah,
I agree. I think one of the big things they need to do is ward a lot more defensively. I don't see a lot of vision coming out of their end, and it's really making it hard for them to make decent plays.
Yeah.
Oh, Dre Club going a little bit deep there. I don't know.
Play onto the Silas.
Who has a stopwatch? It's a bit interesting, but I don't even know what to say about that one.
Yeah, it was a bit too forced.
Bring
Watts back onto the Echo ult too.
I mean, given that, you know, so much of their team is so far ahead, they really need to be avoiding these fights. And
I don't think we should keep fighting here, red side. Okay, but we see Ezreal with the hit. Okay, the flash forward. Okay, we got a kill on the board. We take those.
Hey.
Okay.
Bit overextended from Silas, but
I think Ezreal should honestly be going Trinity Force this game just because he has to do so much more damage with his team comp is just not going to do any damage right now. But he's going Sunder this game, I guess. Okay, can we finally get the Kindred mark? That is the question, boys. Do we get the mark? Okay, first mark.
I believe that's actually a second mark. I think his teammate got the last scuttle, so he's at 2.
Okay.
But it looks like the Nautilus landed the hook on the Rakan down there and forced that out. I think they're looking to set up for Dragon here. Oh, no, Dragon's not there.
Dragon's out for another 2.5 minutes. Yeah. They might look to invade. Kindred on the blue buff.
Yeah.
Or might be just looking mid right now. Gwen could be in a little bit of trouble.
I think they understand that Gwen's pushing up aggressively, you know? And they're trying to force some, good gold off of her. Gwen played really well in the early game in their 1v1, but just did not respect the roams from the enemy team at all. Okay, we see a fight in the top. Ooh, I wish I did not see that. Let's get a little bit of replay there.
Soul kill going to Tom Kench.
I mean, it's looking like Tom Kench is a full 2 levels ahead of Shen. It's not, they can't even do anything.
Yeah.
Without any help, it's like I don't think they'll even be able to farm safely.
Yeah, even
shut up. Pan down to the bot river. There looks like another fight.
Oh, that's just absolute obliteration from Coldest Winter. Just Kindred that auto.
It looks like bot lane is doing something crazy too. Looks like they're pushing up here. They might be looking for a play.
Yeah, it might be looking for
I would have gone for the hook there from the Nautilus.
Yeah, it looks like
that W.
Yeah, Echo looks like he's coming in for a dive on the back end. Oh, but they've got vision of him, so they're safe.
Ooh, I don't agree with this. I think the red side should just back off that tower. That is not yours.
It looks like they are. Yeah. Good call.
Okay. That is not your tower.
As much as it hurts to give up these objectives, they got to know when to do it.
I think they lose tower on both sides here, actually. Tom Kench should have delayed that, honestly. Give them gold to Vayne here, but it's all right. He gets another kill, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's just... Just the tongue lashings. Constant. Unfair, honestly.
Unclog the frog.
Unbenched.
Man is
Unbenched the Kench.
Okay. I think Dandrew can actually win this fight. Let's go.
It's looking like
Oh,
Khan
Khan
misses
missing
the
the W.
knockup. That's
Oh.
big. That would have resulted in a kill probably.
Definitely.
Kendra looks like he's chasing Tom Kench in the top lane, but they're still
Oh.
fighting mid lane. Okay, knockup saves Gwen. Gwen goes
Gwen
back.
goes
Okay,
back.
Shen ults.
Shen ult will come
Shen
down.
Okay.
Looks like they're disengaging. See the Echo on the side. Echo picks up the Gwen.
Oh my god, that was so much damage.
Shen goes back in to secure the
Okay.
kill on Silas.
Oh, a bit lit
Oh,
with that
Shen
Ember ulti.
leaves the ult.
Echo just comes in with a triple kill, just coming in like
A
a cleaning
quadra
crew.
kill.
Quadra kill.
Quadra kill.
Okay, Coldest Winter. Let's go.
I mean, the only reason he's missing the penta is because the Ezreal's in a different zip code.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Ezreal needs to get back into the game
he's not
somehow.
going for it.
But
He's not
He's,
gonna go
he's
for
desperately
it.
trying to farm, but
yeah,
team's got to stay alive so he can do that.
Interesting with the Nashor's toothbrush as well.
yeah.
I would have preferred to see whatever it's called, Rocket Belt. But hey, if it works, I guess for him.
Yeah, he seems to be dishing out a lot of damage.
Yeah.
In the
Certainly
Nashor's
helping his
toothbrush.
clear speed. Yep.
All right, another mark denied. This is just a tragedy at this point.
He's still at 2. Oh, he's made it to 3 actually.
Made it to 3.
Yeah, he's almost at the spike. First spike.
Almost there. That spike was usually made at around 12, maybe 8 minutes.
Tom looking on Ezreal on the bot lane.
I mean, it's a little hard to catch the Ezreal there as Tom Kench, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Tom Kench is just so beefy right now. He just
Who's going to kill
bullies
him?
even
That's the real
Ezreal.
question. Who's going to be able to kill this Tom Kench at this point?
Yeah.
Tom Kench is just like a giant wall of meat at this point.
Does a lot of damage too.
Okay, 10 rocks with the miss again on the E. I don't know about that one. I think if he just held it there and just went right into their face, maybe he caught him. Okay, Rakan with the
Rakan
big
escaping.
ups. Big ups escape. Let's go. Ooh, he almost walked back
Oh
into
wow,
the
nice
range.
jukes from red team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At this point, that's all they got to do. They have to stall it out as much as they can. Maybe they can close this 11k gold lead.
Echo's looking to
They
pick
got
up the
their work
hero
cut
kill.
out for them.
They definitely have the work
yeah.
cut out for them. I have seen worse points that have been won. But
I mean, the Echo just picked up Rift Herald.
Right here, we should just see the Echo using this Rift Herald to break this mid tower. This is the most important thing. Once they break this, they can start just freely taking every camp. No repercussions. That's their jungle now, you know?
That's got to be the worst feeling for a jungler when you just can't even farm your own camps.
Oh
You
yeah.
just don't see a way back into the game without being able to get that experience.
Yep.
Honestly, I believe Tom Kench could just walk in and take all of his camps if he wanted to. Doesn't even need to take tower. This Tom Kench is immovable.
Tom Kench with a hard initiation.
All right, with
No one
second
dying.
charge, do they get the inhib tower
Oh.
here? Oh my
They'll
god,
get the inhib
that
tower.
was
Wow.
disgusting from the
Echo
Echo right there.
deleting
They're
the
looking to get
Kindred.
the inhib. They're not.
Absolutely
they're
demolishes him with
stopping.
the edge. Yep. I mean, realistically, they shouldn't be taking this inhib here because it will make it a lot harder for them. Like, it makes it a lot easier. It gives them an avenue for them to come back. But I think at this point, they should just win. So, it's all right to take it. Okay, tanking a little bit too many tower shots there, Vayne.
Now
Yeah.
Vayne making it out alive though with the heal and flash both used. Chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chemtech Dragon just getting hungry, wanting that Shen.
Yeah, man. Hungry boy. A chunky boy, I guess you could say. All right. We see a botched engage from red side here. I think they maybe could have caught someone if they landed their abilities there. But
Possibly.
it's okay.
I mean, at this point, I almost feel like their plan has got to be to just turtle up and hope to, draw the game out.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Maybe they can get somewhere if their Ezreal gets enough of this farm. But
that's true.
I mean, that Echo is just running over the game at 12-0 and 5.
They're having difficulties killing this Ezreal though. He's only at 1 death opposed to the rest of the team. As long as he can get some gold, he might be able to stay alive in fights and dish out a bit more damage.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I mean, a throwback to our early analysis, when we said they might not be able to get to this Ezreal, it looks like they decided they didn't care and would just take everyone else.
Yeah.
Over. Yeah. I will say one thing. Red side has been good about not making the gold lead grow much higher. It's staying at that stable 11.
Yep.
It's something.
Yeah, I mean, at least they're trying to play a little bit more defensively and pick their fights a little bit more judiciously as a team.
Yeah. Seems like they're calculating that their lives don't add up to much gold. So even if they do die, it's not much income for the blue side here.
That's a tough spot. It looks like the Shen is split pushing top lane, hoping to get some extra gold from taking that top turret.
I mean, realistically, he doesn't have to stay with his team. He wants to be away with the ulti, but like at this point, it's like, what are you really getting up there versus what they get over here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much you could do regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I believe he still does have the ult and the teleport up, so being able to apply a little bit of map pressure might not be
just
the
taking
worst.
this dragon by himself over here.
Yeah. The Nash
No
choose allows him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, blue turret has finally gone down 21 minutes and 23 seconds into the game.
Yeah. Okay. That's a decent engage, but it's just so hard into this team.
Yeah,
the
Kindred died with
just
ult up.
just absolutely melted by that echo engage right there.
The echo just brings so much damage.
Okay.
Wow.
The Gwen just walks into her death. But, hey,
That is a huge shutdown, though.
It is a huge shutdown. It went right to the Ezreal, so that
is
is good.
Right where they wanted it to go. Best case scenario.
Mm-hmm. The problem is they can't defend this tower anymore. They have to go back and stop these supers hitting their nest.
Unfortunately, yeah, it did cost them 3 lives. Kindred died with ult, but he was not able to use it. Seems like he's getting deleted way too fast.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I mean, and now just having 2 waves of super minions pushing into the base, that's just going to make it so much harder for them to contest objectives.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. They're taking all of their jungle camps now. What farm are they going to have now? Like,
I mean,
they're
it's just super minions at this point.
Nice vision line in front of it so they can just equally just take this Baron Nashor with ease,
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any vision around for the Baron, so I mean the best guess that the red team has is, well, they can take Baron because we've got no way to stop it.
Yep. Absolutely no way to stop it.
They would have to hope for like an Ezreal steal or something to get them back in. Even a taste of the gold that blue side has.
I mean, I don't even think taking Baron gets them back in. It just stops the game from ending immediately.
That is
definitely 100%. They have to do so much work to get back into this game here. But hey, well, there's a will, there's a way, I guess.
Yeah, you just climb hard enough. The Ezreal ult coming out way too early, and that's the problem with not having any vision.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing, if they do step up to try to get vision, what's happening to the Shen is going to happen to the rest of the team.
Yeah.
So
absolutely deleted.
Yes, sir. That is the echo damage. 15-1. Jeez. What a game.
He is doing it. He is a gamer.
Yeah, we were looking at this Vayne early. Got a massive lead in CS and started off with 2 kills. But this echo just ran away with the game really fast.
I will have to say the Vayne with 215 farm in this game. Absolutely farming like a champ, going through the game, playing like he's against intro bots,
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, the Vayne seem to have the ability to just free farm at any given moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got
she was
Baron
very
now. I mean, I don't see how they're able to just sit there and defend against these pushes. They've got 3 waves of empowered super minions.
Yeah, and Silas steals Rakanal looking for an engage.
This seems like the final moments of the game. Can red team hold it back at the brink of the edge? Hold the door and fight off the blue team.
Hold the door.
Oh, that is a very, very tragic miss from the Shen there. That might cost the game. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, Rakan going down off
over.
Vayne. Mm-hmm. Tom Kent eats the Gwen, and the Gwen will go down.
Ooh, just
Sal's
absolutely.
picking up the Kindred here.
There goes Kindred. Ezreal's the only man alive. Seems like that's been the story of the game.
And that would be it, boys. We see Freljord taking Demacia out here. All right.
3 dragons, 1 Baron, a Rift Herald, 29 performance.
Yep. Seems like the game was blue sides ever since the first few kills. They just snowballed really fast.
Yeah. I mean, 16-1. At least they got the 1 kill on the Echo.
That is
Look
true.
at that damage chart. The Tom Kench
Okay.
topping the charts here.
But look
The
at the
tank-
Gwen damage.
Whew.
15k. Gwen was really holding it together.
Mm-hmm. She was constantly fighting, and that was both the benefit and the downfall of that Gwen in that game.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. I think we should take a short break here while we get the next game set up.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we look forward to hearing you at the next game, seeing you at the next game.
Already.
Alrighty.
The Orin first ban. That's interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Don't think Orin's a ban. Yeah. I don't think Orin is quite a bannable champion, but we'll see.
I have seen autofill top laners. They usually stick with the orange just for more setup. But I don't know how comfortable.
The Malzahar. That feels like a call out band there. You never see that champion band in general.
That is true.
So are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, nice. All right, well, we are back again. Thank you for joining us for Ionia versus Shurima.
And which side is which?
I think left side's Ionia, right side's Shurima.
Yep.
All right.
So blue is Ionia, red is Shurima. Okay. These are interesting mid bans. A lot of really safe mid laners being banned here in Fizz for some reason. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, if I remember right, Handful of Perks does play a bit of Fizz. So. And the
King ban
King.
coming up. It looks like they're trying to ban out assassins. It might be target banning certain players.
I feel like most of these bans in these games are target bans.
Yeah.
The Anivia ban, that is definitely a target ban.
Yeah. They really don't want these safe mid laners to exist.
True. Seems like they're banning out the mid laner.
All right. What do we think we're going to see here on this blue one? Trundle? I'm thinking the Jarvan. Ooh,
Trundle hover.
Trundle first pick. That's an interesting one. There's a lot of things that counter Trundle, and I feel like if Shurima's done any of their homework, they could pick literally any of them. Graves, pretty good into him. Lee Sin is all right. I don't know about that one. Jarvan is still up, and so is Amumu. I think it's crazy that we still haven't seen those in both the games we've watched so far.
Yeah.
Samira gets picked up by GL the Man. And despite getting nerfed, she's still a champion that snowballs so hard.
It does snowball pretty hard, but it's really hard to pilot that in a lot of games because there's so much CC in the game right now.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, there's the Jarvan.
There's the Jarvan. Yep. Called it.
It's the boy.
I defer to your ability to see the future.
If Jacob is in the game, he always wants there to be a Jarvan.
Jarvan's so broken. It's broken, man.
He's coming back real strong as a jungler.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Really strong.
They kind of nerfed him a bit, but that didn't really matter.
The Mordekaiser coming in.
Okay.
Interesting.
Probably gonna pick up an AD mid laner here since they have an AP top.
Is that Mordekaiser going to be switched out to the mid lane, or is that going to be a jungle? Because I haven't seen that.
Could be interesting. Or just have to see.
Mordekaiser and Jasmine sounds like a really good matchup. Actually, you just ulti her immediately, so she doesn't kill your team instantly.
Yeah, just ult and Zonias.
I really like the Vex here. Actually, the Vex is very good versus Samira and Jarvan.
That is true, yeah. I don't know how I feel about double AP in the solo lane, though.
Yeah. I feel like the Vex was the good idea. The Mordekaiser, not so much. But we'll have to see how they do it. They could pick a really high AD.
The Nasus, okay.
Nasus into Mordekaiser. That does not sound like a good matchup for Nasus.
I mean, I guess the question, since we know Killswitch is top lane, is that going to be switched out? Because I can't imagine why they would want to first pick Trundle. I don't think that's a high priority pick.
It is probably a Trundle jungle or support with the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser is probably top lane. That's my.
Yeah, I'd like to say Mordekaiser is most likely top lane here. I would probably see the Trundle in support or jungle, but I feel like it is jungle for some reason. Really high priority on a champion like that when you could have had Jarvan here and it would have looked so much better with their team comp so far.
Yeah.
We see the Lulu ban and the Thresh ban here. I really would love to see on what is it? Blue side or Alistar ban here. Really mess up that Samira's gameplay. She really wants that knock-up champion. Force them onto something like the Nautilus, where you could send the Trundle support into the Nautilus and be really strong.
Yeah,
The
seems like a
Morgana
lot of
ban
support can.
coming out. Just give that Samira so much disengage. I don't know why they wouldn't have just picked up the Morgana. It would seem like a great
I
support.
mean, you definitely want a knockup champion with Samira. You need that, honestly, or else you can't play lane phase realistically.
Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, the Nautilus straight up with Samira might not be such a bad call then.
Yeah. Ooh, this banning Nico here. That's interesting to say the least.
I would not have
Yeah.
expected that.
No, I feel like you're just giving them free reign of Nautilus and Alistar here. Like,
Yeah,
I don't-
I don't understand the Morgana pick on red side. And
let's see what they choose here. They're probably picking support here.
Lissandra.
Oh no, what? They went with the Lissandra pick into the Vex.
Dex. That's. I mean, it's two really safe control mages into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're just hoping that the Lissandra ult will protect them from Vex.
Yeah, they got Vex and budget Vex in this game.
Yeah, man. All right. So what I want to see here, I definitely don't want to see Tristana here. That would be really bad. Okay.
And you see a Tristana here.
Oh no. Okay. Lulu's banned. Honestly,
It'd be hard to synergize.
oh my god.
Leona, I would think might not be. There we go. The Leona.
Yeah.
But they're
As you
just
said.
going to pick. They're picking Alistar here. Like it's 100% like an Alistar pick here. Or they win the game because Leona and Alistar is just not a playable matchup. I feel like they had to pick Tristana. Like not they definitely didn't have to pick Tristana, but they're picking Tristana. They had to pick something like Tristana and Poppy. I'd actually be down for the Poppy.
Oh,
And
the
there's
Nautilus
Nautilus.
comes in.
Oh,
When
they
the
Nautilus gets self countered. Okay, this is
All
just
right.
really great drafting from both sides.
Yeah, this is definitely interesting.
I mean, I would have expected the Nautilus. The Leona's pretty decent. I just imagine, just like you said, if the Alistar had come in, that just neutralizes the Leona and forces her to just counter engage.
Yes,
You
definitely.
lose the lane pressure with just by picking Alistar.
Mhm.
yeah, that's
I know.
true.
Now the Nautilus just has to be so on point with his hooks and engages, because every time
If
you go
not-
in, the Leona can just dive your Samira and just neutralize the entire fight.
Yeah.
He's just
Well,
so strong with that.
Where do you think like the greatest matchups are this game, your boys?
I'm not sure. I think the jungle matchup will be interesting. I feel like mid's kind of going to be Resident Sleeper. I think it revolves more around the junglers this game to make plays on the Nasus or onto the bot lane with the Nautilus.
I definitely think that in the bot lane, the things to watch out for would just be how aggressive the Samira and the Nautilus can be early game. Because I feel like the Samira really needs to get her lead early to avoid the Tristana just outscaling her.
Yeah. I feel like the most important matchup here is definitely the bot lane. Like, there's nothing going to be going on mid lane. If there is, I'd be so surprised. The jungle, it's Trundle. Like, he's going to do Trundle things. He's going to press E and hope it works, you know? And then,
Yeah.
you know, you got this farming top laner in Nasus and, like, into Mordekaiser, which I think eventually the Mordekaiser will just dominate in this game. Again, like, he gets anywhere, like, any lead at all from the Trundle. Like, he's just going to start destroying the Smear. He presses R on her and just, what does she do? She's so reliant on her teammates now. Just by how they've changed her, you know?
Exactly.
See the
What do you-
Samira come out with a Quicksilver Sash
No.
just to neutralize that Mordekaiser ult. As much as it hurts to take that defensive item, I think she would need it.
Oh yeah.
But, so, you have to think about it this way. What is she taking out of her kit to do that? Like, she needs that shield bow. She definitely needs LDR this game.
Mhm.
She needs IE. She needs, probably going to need heal cut against their team.
Mhm.
Like, and of course, boots. Like, so you're taking out the heal cut for QSS here? That's so hard in general.
Yeah. Yeah, and I
like,
think another thing wrong with that is there's Leona and Vex and Trundle who can all CC you that you
Mhm.
can't stop if you have QSS just for the Mordekaiser.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, but at what point? I mean, if the Mordekaiser just ults you, you're not in the fight at all anyway. So how do you avoid
You
that?
have to hope to win it. That's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
You have to hope to be ahead enough to win
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because you look like realistically, as Samira as a champion, she can't afford to build that item. She needs so much.
Yep. I mean, I'm just looking at the top line and I'm figuring that Nasa's just going to sit there, farm until level 6 until he gets his Divine Thunder Urshian based weapon and then just destroy. Because that's what Nasus does.
Yeah, but there's so much tools on the blue side here to stop that Nasus as well. So it's like, it's just a lot of interesting drafting from both sides, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really tell whether or not they're leaning into the early game or the scaling. It feels like they kind of just went a little bit of everywhere.
I feel like both teams are kind of mid spikers, but one of them has a Nasus, so one of them's going to be a much worse team mid than the other. You know?
Yeah, I mean, and Tristan is definitely the late game. Tristana and Nasus are going to be the late game kings of the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tristana spikes at 3 items, which I would classify as mid game, personally. And she continues to spike after that, but like that's where she really like comes online and is like the strongest point in her game is 3 items. So
That's true.
It's all about how we classify things, you know? But it should be a very interesting game in general. I do think that Leona was a good pick, kind of, but I think it was only made good because they picked Nautilus into it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I can see why they banned the Thresh. That would have been
very, very bad for Leona there.
And Samir came out with the exhaust. Might help against
the
might help with the Mordekaiser in the 1v1. Might at least keep her alive to survive if she doesn't go for SS.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why Nautilus went Ignite at this moment.
No, they want to kill that Tristana. They have to get that Tristana dead. That's their entire purpose. The exhaust ignite is just for killing the Tristana.
I see.
Yeah.
So the Nautilus is going to initiate and drop the exhaust. I mean, the ignite.
Yeah. And then Samira comes in with the exhaust, means they can't lose the fight. You know?
Yep.
I also was really down and was hoping to see Hextech Dragon going cleanse here this game versus Leona, Trundle, Vex. Like, cleanse would have really bridged that gap when they have so much CC on their team, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. But I mean, the exhaust is all right as well. I don't think it's as good as a cleanse, but it's definitely going to help.
It's also crazy seeing Vex here going Ignite instead of TP in this lane. There's no shot you're going to be killing this Lysandra in lane.
Yeah,
so you should be looking for those mid game fights with your team with TP looking on both sides. You know?
Yeah, I mean, and if that Lysandra does even end up going as Zonia's, that just makes her killable.
Alrighty, we are in game now. All right.
I think something interesting about this mid lane matchup is both laners have a lot of setup, but also a lot of disengage. So even if the junglers do look there, it's just how they play it.
They're calling the invade. Let's see if it works out for them.
Yeah. The concern.
The red side is going for a typical 5-point here.
Slightly inching forward from the blue side. Doesn't look like we're going to find any action.
Scrim scouting from this right here, perhaps, but
I wonder if the Jarvan is going to be warding that blue.
No, he's probably just sitting there. He's going to ward them back and then go back towards the blue side, maybe? He hasn't done it yet, which is crazy. But, yeah. Don't know why the Mordekaiser's backing here. That's not how home guards work. He's actually going to have a longer time walking here than if he just walked there himself. But that's all right.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Nas will be able to get priority anyway. He does have the leash top side.
So it's a little bit crazy. We're seeing a split map here with the blue side going up while red side's going down. I would have really expected the Trundle to be going down towards the bot lane here, that being the most important. I don't think he's going to be able to gank this Nasus. He should be playing safe the entire time, you know?
That is interesting.
And I mean, looking to try to put pressure on that bot lane and snowball these Samira is, I think, the best play that you can make.
Yeah, I really do agree with the Jarvan's pathing here. I don't know why he isn't going Wolves. He's going Gromp through level 3 maybe, or maybe he's going just red, blue into gank bot. I would like to see that, but I'm not so sure if that's going to happen. You know?
Yeah. Boss rushing level 2 here. Gets it.
Okay, the hook level 2.
Samir goes in. The Aftershock saves Leon a lot of health there.
Yeah.
But I mean that's a lot of damage and a lot of lane pressure that they're going to lose off of that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Blue side at level 2 as well. Let's see if they try to counter engage without the cooldowns, but looks like they're playing it slow.
So instead he wins the race, you know?
Meanwhile, top lane is Farmville.
Ooh, we see a good trade here in the mid lane. Oh, is that a kill? That is first blood for
that is a
Handful of
solo
Perks
kill.
on the red side in the lane that we thought would be resident sleeper farming.
True.
It looks like they went hard against each other, and it seems like Lysandra winding early. Vex got hit with some nerfs on her damage, and I guess it might be showing up.
Yeah. Bot lane burned Ignite from Nautilus on the Tristan.
So right here, I would love to be seeing the Jarvan taking this grab and just sitting here, hovering against this bot side. Even though it's warded. Just to look for that, like, crazy. Because he's never going to be able to out-pressure this Trundle here. He's, like, trooping along, you know?
I mean, at the moment, I also might actually want to see this Jarvan look to take Krugs.
I'm not down for that. Krugs do not seem that useful on Jarvan because he's not going to clear it on the third round. That's about when the Krugs is actually useful, gold-wise.
Gotcha.
Bot lane.
I feel like
Tristana's being really risky.
I feel like the Nautilus could literally just flash auto Q and kill that Tristana right now. Flash Q right here. And that is a dread Tristana, you know? But
they
take the safer. They take a much safer route and just
they're definitely going to get a plate off of this. So
interesting. My camera just went crazy mode.
Welcome back. Is your camera still being crazy?
Yeah. Every time I press X, it just goes to the far right corner for some reason.
Sounds about right.
That's an interesting movement.
So bot lane will end up grabbing a plate for the red side. I can.
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit preoccupied. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, but I do agree. Bot lane getting these plating is massive for the Samira here. She's going to start getting so much gold. She comes back with the Vamp Scepter first back. But we do see blue side with the dragon take here.
It looks like they're going to try to sneak that dragon out and bot lane back, so they're not going to be able to contest that at all.
Mm-hmm. You see Handful of Perks maybe looking for a kill? I don't know what he's doing here, just watching.
Yeah, might be trying to pick off the Vex while coming back to lane, but he knows 4 of them are there.
Up here, the Jarvan on the top side. I think Killswitch actually won that 2v1 if he just took it.
Yeah, I think he burned Flash for the gank.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Some trade going down.
Handful of Perks are starting to really bully out Yaga here.
Definitely. It's only a 5 CS difference, but still, it's hard.
And we're looking at a slight little farming difference, but I'm not really sure. Nautilus is looking for a pick here. There we go.
Okay, the hook onto the Tristana. Ignite goes down.
Tristana will rocket jump away. Just leave the Leona high and dry. The Leona may...
Ooh, that's a bit of a waste of the exhaust there.
Yeah, Samira drops the exhaust a bit late.
With the hook out of nowhere.
Snipe.
Let's go, Ninja Singer.
Nautilus with the hook of the century on that Tristana, who is just overextending, hoping to get a couple minions.
My favorite tweets from my great friend, Riot August. It's just pictures of hitboxes. And it's just constantly hitboxes of Nautilus hook.
Ooh.
Ooh, we see Dab getting absolutely chunked out here.
And now
Looks
he's
like-
just gonna lose that red.
Yeah. Looks like Jarvan engaged with his flash, or may have flashed out, and then Trundle had to trade his flash to get out from Lissandra ult. Vex feared them away and barely got out with Trundle's life. Same with Jarvan, actually. They both got extremely low.
Meanwhile, it's looking like we've got a lot of pressure coming bot lane. I mean, feels like the Tristana's having a hard time even CSing. That's just bad news.
Bad news bears, indeed.
She's a full level behind.
Okay.
And
So what do you think is going to be happening here in the next, 2 or so minutes, guys?
I'm not sure. There's not many objectives coming up. So, I mean, Drag's not up for another 3 minutes. Mid lane still... I don't know. That with the Vex Ignite, I feel like they should be looking more mid lane. And since Sandra doesn't have Flash either, it should be a decent gank.
Mhm.
But Trundle's looking just farm.
Yep.
be surprised to see Jarvan go top lane and rotate. That Mordekaiser looks really overextended.
Yeah.
As we saw last fight, though, it seems like Mordekaiser could win the 2v2 or the 1v2.
Mhm.
And Trundle seems to be hovering topside, so it could be a bit risky for them.
Nasus is not stacking very well this game, but it's all right.
Yeah, as long as he gets some farm in there.
Yeah, I mean, eventually Nasus will stack, but it is really important for Nasus to be able to hit that power spike as early as he can.
It's around 400 or so stacks, I think, is when he gets really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you
And
start
the first
feeling
item.
Mhm.
Yeah, the first item
120
would be big.
Go on, please, go on.
Okay, we have an engage here in the mid lane. Oh, it just adds to
Okay.
the okay. Handful of perks. I'm really bringing it to Yaga as Yaga here.
That's a bit disappointing for me to see. I thought Trundle was going to look mid lane while the Thunder didn't have flash. Oh, but it looks like he's coming in now. Seems to be a bit too late.
Ooh,
Makes
I
it
feel
up
like
a
a
lot, though.
Trundle should have just kept autoing there. That was a kill.
Yeah, one
And
more
we
auto
know
and we're
that-
at drop.
Lissandra without E or ulti, I think he actually could have killed the Jarvan there pretty easily, going out really fast. Did he not see the control word there?
I guess not.
I mean,
Okay.
he had to. He might just be looking to clear Raptors before.
Fight going down top lane.
Wow, it looks like Nasus has popped his ult.
Mhm.
They both ulted each other, got very close.
Very close here.
Okay.
Oh, flash
Flash.
Kiwaro.
Plus 12.
Plus 12. Decard.
147.
Another fight
stacks
down at the
already.
bot lane. Ooh.
Samir
see it.
charges up that ult and gets it off all on Leona. Leona has ultimate, I believe, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, unfortunately, just left high and dry again by that Tristana.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean,
Tristana has to take those fights.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with the
the so much here.
I mean, the problem with running a Leona bot lane is that you can't really play from behind. Leona just engages.
Mhm.
That is true.
Unless your name is Jacob, then you can always play Leona. Smile. Even when you haven't slept.
Seems bot lane is not being punished for this Nautilus pick.
They are not at all. They don't give a F. I feel like they just they're going out of the fight way too fast. They have to look for something, at least take something, you know?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, it's looking like as a Leona gets engaged on, she really needs to stop focusing on the Nautilus and start counter-engaging onto that Samira so that Tristana has the opportunity to fight and do things.
Definitely. There's another kill in the mid lane, it looks like. Yep.
Wow.
Wow. He's really getting gamed on there.
There is a lot of setup from that mid lane. Honestly, unpopular opinion, I do believe Lissandra is the better Vex.
Maybe, but she is not a 200-year champion.
That is true. She's not new, therefore she is bad.
Yeah, I mean, but I think you're kind of underestimating how hard the Leona is really synergizing with the J4 because that that ult from Lissandra is really locking down Vex and just not giving Vex a way out as this fight
Yeah.
goes on in top lane.
This Nasus is becoming a little bit unstoppable here. He's starting to
True.
get some of the stacks going, his items going. It's become a problem now. I feel like we should have seen more action from Trundle holding off, helping his Mordekaiser here instead of just watching. I feel like this Trundle is just spectating the rest of this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like that Nasus could have killed that Mordekaiser even without the Jarvan, the way that fight was shaken up.
Yeah.
And you definitely can't do that into Jarvan. Jarvan will run through the early game without you even knowing what's happening, as if you don't try to answer.
Like right here, we need someone to do anything. I'm hoping that the bot lane, takes some initiative, goes in, does something. But it's so hard. Look at this item differential here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, this bot lane is just they have so much confidence, and if the jungler could just rotate bot, they might be able to get some serious kills. I mean, they're overextending by a lot without getting punished.
Yeah.
There are 2 completed mythics by red side here, while none have gone down to the blue side. And there were really strong ones on Samir and Jarvan both.
Meanwhile, it's looking like there's a ping over, so it looks like red knows where Trundle is. Meanwhile,
Jarvan being a
looks
good
like
guy.
Nasus and Mordekaiser might be fighting a little bit.
Are they going for the dive here on red side onto this blue side bot lane here? Ooh. This dive this might be the game if they get this dive off properly. Yeah, this is going to be so hard for blue side to deal with. Ooh, they spotted out correctly. Oh, but they separate. Okay.
Flash from Tristana, Jarvan EQ flash, ults onto the Tristana.
Oh, but here comes the
Lissandra
ult from
goes on.
Here comes blue side team. Ooh, that Vex ulti is slightly missing. Oh, that might be it.
Samir's in the middle of all of them, though. If she can get her ults off.
Exec Dragon taking down Tristana, Jarvan taking down Vex. It's looking triple kill on Samira, who takes down.
And there's a kill on the top side as well.
That is a full ace.
That is unfortunate. Let's see that top side kill again.
Yeah, it looked like they're fighting for a while. Yes. This client is fantastic.
League of Legends, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, here's to hoping that we'll get some recovery on this client, as it looks like some champions have been erased from existence.
League of Legends, ladies and gentlemen.
I can stream my screen and maybe it'll be a bit better. My client is actually working. This fight went on for a while. I don't know if you guys see it, but
Right, so I guess
League of Legends. League of Legends. Don't know what else to say there. Oh, I fixed it.
Oh, you did? Okay. We can just stick to Jacobs.
Yeah, I fixed it. I don't know how I fixed it, but I fixed it.
Well, here I'll just give you the quick rundown so it doesn't break again. They both burn their ults and Nasus just cues them to death. It went on for a bit anyway, so
yeah, it seems like that was a pretty drawn out fight.
yeah. Mordekaiser just doesn't do enough damage.
Is it a catch out here on the Nautilus here?
Ninja-san looks like he's getting caught out a little bit overconfident. Here comes the rest of the squad.
He's just too tanky at this point to even look at him. Yeah.
I mean, there was just not enough damage from the team, not enough follow-up because the Tristana was bot lane, Vex was mid.
Definitely.
And they're just going to block out this dragon. I don't think you can really do anything.
Yeah, right here we're just looking at this ocean drake here.
Vex looking like they want to contest. They've got some vision out.
Oh,
Moving in onto Vex. Jarvan with a kill.
Almost takes down the Jarvan. Sandra flashes in to secure the kill.
Yep.
Definitely. That's an unfortunate moment. Do we see another kill in the top tower, maybe? Nope.
It's a little skirmish.
This NASA still has... Oh, the Rift Herald times out. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Okay. There's the Rift Herald. Okay, he's just pushing it in with him, I guess.
Yep.
Okay, we see the support roaming up here, but will that really matter?
I don't believe it will. Nasus has a Sunder and 350 stacks now, so I believe he can 1v2 here. Not sure what Leona can do. Mordekaiser with the ultimate. Leona's kind of useless. It's not good for Mordekaiser.
Leona doesn't have any. Down goes Mordekaiser. Nasus can go straight onto Leona now.
This is a double kill for Nasus here. Absolute domination on the right side.
+4. And then there's a fight going down with bot side.
Do I go back again? Do I dare? Do I dare?
Here, I'll go back and it was just.
I'll do it. Attempt the system.
And Samira's.
Mine's.
Oh, he just presses R.
Oh, there we go. Presses R. Removes Daniel.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Samira is just split pushing bot, free farming all that. So Samira is going to grab a tower off of bot lane because no one can contest.
This game looks as good as done. It is 1-17. Samir is so far ahead. Same with Nasus. I think everyone's just really far ahead.
Nearly 11k goal differential.
Oh yeah. There's just way too much setup from the red side, and blue side just doesn't have enough disengage with the Vex or the Trundle. So I believe Lissandra can lock anyone down, and then Jarvan just follows up. That's just what it's been all game. And then Samir just comes in with the cleanup.
I mean, that's in the story. Those initiations from Nautilus have been on point too. Nautilus really punishing any of the positioning errors that have been coming out of the blue side.
That's very kind of losing the shopkeeper here, going collector instead of going LDR second here.
That is very unfortunate. Shouldn't matter.
Right. It should not matter. We should add more into confirmation bias for gold players. Smile. This is a PSA, guys. Collector is not a good item. Stop building it.
Yeah, Collector's not going to help you with the Nautilus and the Jarvan and the Nasus, who are all stacking health. Please.
The Collector is on the Samira. Again, Samira is on the team with the Nautilus.
What's
the Nasus.
So bad at this right now.
It's okay. It's okay. We all make mistakes. Just like building Collector is a mistake. Smile.
Yeah. Smile.
Yeah. And if you guys are wondering, LDR is 10 times better than the Atom.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can just do the math. The damage does not lie. Okay. It's just basically at this point in the game, it's whenever Lissandra has R up, that's a kill.
Yep. Even though Lissandra looks to ult the port, didn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's a kill.
Jarvan gets picked up by the Mordekaiser ult.
Yeah. But while all this is happening, we still have the Nasus just stacking away.
I was going to ask why this is so close, but Nasus wasn't even there to do anyone. So if he teleported in, it would have been a wipe for sure.
For sure.
I mean, I think Red's just waiting for the next wave so they can come in and... No, they're all backing. I feel like they could have easily just killed the Mordekaiser and taken that tower.
The entire blue side was responding. I think they just want to play it safe and look for Baron. They were paying it, so that is a safer play. And they don't really have anything to worry about, especially when they have Nasus top side.
Yeah.
Looks like Leona's trying to clear some vision in the jungle, maybe get back some kind of control, but I don't think that it's going to be enough. Red team pinging around that Baron. They're looking for that setup.
And there it is. They're starting off the Baron at 20 minutes and 30 seconds.
Blue doesn't have any wards, so
they just aren't expecting this at this point. No. Not like they can do much about it. I think if they go up there, they just get aced again, and then that's still the same scenario.
Yeah.
This one's a lot. Last game was a lot closer than this one, and that's crazy to think about.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just don't see any path for the blue team to really come back from this.
I mean, I would say play for Soul, but there's not much that they can do to get there.
Yeah, I mean, if they try to get sold, they're just going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
I think the biggest issue is here that they can't get a pick on anybody on the red team. They can't win a team fight. So what's their win condition here?
It's hope that the red team simultaneously disconnects.
And then the pause button does not work.
Yeah.
Trundle already bullied out, so he's not going to get a chance to steal it. They just have to watch as that the second Ocean Drake goes to red team.
So what they have to hope for here is that kill switch on the Mordekaiser is able to get that shutdown on this Samira when she like overextends at any point. That's what they have to be hoping for here. So if you're an Ionia fan, you get to hope that Samira overextends a bit.
Yep.
I mean, Samira split pushing with the powered minion. She's going to take that bottom turret. And as they're sieging mid lane, they're looking to siege 2 towers at once and just break open the base. In the full rotation.
I was actually down for them just to rip it. You have flash ulti on that Leona, you just go. You have to do something. That was
that would have been the play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It was 4 versus 2.
This game, Ionia needs to look at that and they need to see this was the moment where we maybe could have done something. Ooh, I really don't like him using this ulti here. I feel like now they have no pressure against them and they can just walk through even though they lost their jungler. Ooh, actually, the second catch out.
This might be big. If they can turn around and
split.
Ooh, Vex ulti whiffing.
Hey, Nautilus ult goes down on the Mordekaiser. The Everfrost going down as well on the 3 members. They can get the disengage here.
I mean, even just goes to show, even though they lost the Jarvan and the Nasus, that bot lane is so powerful. They were able to just disengage just from.
Yeah. I think that was actually calculated. They made the score 420, so maybe it was all planned. We never know.
All part of the plan. All part of the plan, Smile.
I would not be surprised to see that out of some of the people.
Yeah, that fight was very split from red side. Oh, there it is in the chat. You can see it.
420. We do like a little bit of the funnies here, boys. All right, so right here, honestly, like blue side is trying to keep looking for those rinse repeat plays. Hopefully, red side is a lot more disjointed like they were before, and maybe they can get something off of it.
I'd like to see the NASA stop stacking jungle creeps and start pushing. Start pushing lanes. Leverage that advantage. Don't be the Nasus with 1,000 stacks at the end of the game that loses.
That is true.
Advantage.
I was going to ask
500 right now.
The Nasus with 1,000 stacks at the end of the game.
How do you guys think red team should close out this game? Because there's a few ways they can end this, but I want to see how you guys think.
They just rush it down. They got the superior team fight. Just go rushing through. You have to hope that you don't misplay it, but like at this point, like I think even if they get misplayed, like they can still just run through them.
I genuinely think the red team can 4v5 and just have NASA split push top lane and just end it. Yeah.
Even with that last fight with Mordekaiser ulting the Jarvan and winning him, you think?
Yeah, but Samira wasn't there.
That is true. Yeah, Samira and Nautilus were not there. So, I agree. I think they could win a fight. Even if Nasus top, even if they lost the fight, Nasus could probably get a tower or two. And definitely.
Okay, see blue side here going for the Nasus for some reason.
Yeah,
they're getting double in him for this basically.
Yeah, they're spreading themselves way too thin, hoping to get a pick on someone.
Okay, we got the
Vex Flash gets burned out.
All right, now we're just gonna see red side do the slow moves. Okay, they're getting corralled a bit. Oh, that's a really good Leona ulti.
Initiation straight on Samira.
Ooh, but the Vex ulti was eaten.
Samira shut down.
Oh, the Mordekaiser's absolutely massive here. Oh,
it doesn't matter.
But Lissandra with a double kill, Nasus taken out Trundle. and the ace will come out. It looks like Lissandra just came in and really took over that fight as much as Mordekaiser tried.
I think we should watch that fight over again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So here
Okay.
comes the Lissandra.
Right, this is where it starts. The Jarvan, you know that he doesn't have EQ now. All right,
Yep.
we start corralling them. We have a really good pillar. Slows down that
And
Lissandra. Has to make her
Flash
flash.
Leona ult.
Right, Leona ulti onto that Samira means a lot. Then we get so much combined CC on it, and then we get that ulti I was talking about before from that Mordekaiser, but it just wasn't enough. We see that Lissandra is just doing so much DPS, and Samira's team is just so ahead. Didn't matter if they played it right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, and for what it's worth, the Lissandra ult does so much AoE damage too. So once you knock someone out, the whole team is just getting wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
So much AoE damage coming out of red team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
So,
have loved to
Samira-
see more fight from this blue side during the early game. In general, they just kind of let them do things to them. You gotta take out all that insecurity.
Yeah, no,
You just gotta go.
blue team definitely played way too passively and just let red team make the plays, and you can't win a game by not taking the initiative.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna take another break while we set up the next game. Pieces.
Peace.
Okay. Welcome back, I guess. Let's see what their first band's going to be here from blue side, which happens to be Ionia this time.
So, yeah, welcome
First
back. It looks
band,
like we've got Ionia versus Freljord. Sorry, please go on.
Yeah. First band Kane and first band Kaisa. Interesting. Let's see what else we got here going on.
Yeah, these are definitely two bands that we don't normally see in drafts, but maybe they are one tricks or mains that do perform well in the champions. So we'll have to see.
Definitely we'll have to see. Now, I feel like this would be an absolute upset if we see Ionia win here. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The Echo band. Putting some respect on his name for last game, you know?
Yeah, the last game, that Echo just ran over the other team, so it's nice to see that ban come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would that go in like 16-1? I don't want to see that happen to them.
Yeah, it was 16-1.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and the Samira. A lot of ADC bands here from the side of Freljord. And the Zac. 3 jungle bands. Will you see 3 ADC bands as well? No, okay.
No, there's more Kaiser.
Okay.
They saw the video of
I
last
would
game.
really hope they don't pick the first pick of Trundle again. Would not like to see that from Ionia. Really like to see the Jarvan first pick, but I don't know if they're going to be, that spicy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see who they might be looking to ban next, because
Oh, it's picking now, but yeah. They
Some
first
Malzahar.
pick Malzahar. Interesting. Oh, there's the Mr. Moo Moo.
There's the Moo Jacob want to see so much.
I love that champion. It's so much fun to play against, so much fun to cast.
I mean, Amumu's such a spicy champion right now too.
Mm-hmm. He presses Q twice and it stuns.
Is that going to be a support
yeah.
Amumu coming in? Because support Amumu's just been just running
The
people over.
Seraphine. Okay.
Seraphine. Okay.
Out
I
here
wonder-
baiting Jacob.
Out here just bullying me. I hope that if they're still listening to me and stuff like that, I love it. I would love if they pick Nami next game. It'd be really fun. They
Yes,
pick
sir.
Nami.
And the Trundle
Okay,
coming
the
out for
Seraphine
There's the
Trundle.
Trundle again.
Well, I do know that Seraphine actually has a pretty good matchup mid lane into Malzahar. I don't know if they know this or they're willing to do that, but it is not bad for them there.
Yeah.
You could also be seeing a Seraphine ADC here.
That would be interesting. I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen, but
It's very strong. Ooh, Vi. Vi jungle here, probably.
interesting.
Mhm.
I think that, I mean, the extra mobility might be helpful, but I feel like Vi doesn't really. She gets a little bit bullied out by Trundle, doesn't she?
A little bit.
She
It's
could,
seen
yeah.
as a bad matchup into Trundle by many people. So
Yes.
we'll have to see. Because Trundle presses Q on her and then she's not a champion.
And then Urgot.
What I'd like to see is the 3-way flex. Malzahar top lane, Vi mid lane, because they've been running that. The
Mhm.
full, what is it, crit Vi? And then the
Full crit.
Urgot jungle. Possibly Urgot ADC, bringing it back to Season 5.
My full crit Vi mid is so broken.
Yes, sir.
Me and Cho.
Silas on 10 rocks, that feels like a comfort pick for him.
It does seem like a comfort pick for him. I do not like it here because you do take away that flex potential of the Seraphine here. But,
Yes.
and quite honestly, the ults that he has so far are a little lackluster for Silas.
I
But-
agree.
Yumi ban here. That is very interesting because Yumi does not do well in the Seraphine if you're looking to put her in bot lane.
And I don't really see how Yumi synergizes with the champions that are here.
She doesn't really.
Yumi does kind of synergize with Silas. No, not Silas. The other side. Nope, you're right. Yeah, this doesn't make sense for them to pick Yumi here unless they're going
Yeah.
Ezreal Yumi, but then you're playing Ezreal with a champion that wasn't be near Ezreal, and Ezreal's not really a carry anymore. So
Yes.
like
Um,
I don't know.
I feel like the Tristana band coming out. Okay.
Were they
It feels
watching the
like-
same Tristana from last game? Because that was not that bannable in my opinion. Like,
That's some shade.
I'm sorry. They kept on jumping away. Like
the champion is just not as great. I don't think it was mostly the player. I think it was mostly the champion was not great with the
Chemtech
whole
Dragon
situation.
getting that vein again, and we know how they performed last
yeah.
time. And
Yeah,
but going back to the Ornn ban, I feel like that's a little bit spicy because going with the Seraphine and the Silas, that could actually work really well.
I would hate the Jin. Oh my.
Yeah, I don't see how that they don't have a front line.
What are they
have
doing?
A front line to protect him.
Oh my god, what is that? Why are they picking Morgana here? Morgana is not a champion. Remember this, boys. Okay.
Yeah,
Jin Morgana has no lane pressure versus Vayne Seraphine, which shouldn't have any lane pressure in general. You should be picking something more aggressive here. You should be dominating the Seraphine Vayne. You shouldn't let them play the game. And okay. So it's just a bunch of frontline with a Seraphine Vayne bot lane. So you should be looking on this bot side, but oh no, you have Jin Morgana. If the Vayne goes cleanse here, she never dies.
That is true. She might also have to pick up QSS just for the Malzahar ult. But then again, I don't, like you said, I don't think Malzahar will be able to get onto the Vayne because he's 3 frontliners.
Mm-hmm. This might be one of the worst drafts I've ever seen from the left side here. Like, none of these champions want to do the same thing as the other one. Like, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to say unbiased, but like, I can't look at this. It's hurting my eyes.
I mean, the only thing they got going for them is they have like 5 champs that are really good at picking out other champs. So if Vayne or Seraphine or maybe even Silas overextend, it could be an easy pick with the Malzahar ult or the Vi ult or, something like that. They just have to get caught.
That's one person.
That is one person.
Everything is one person. Their entire team is one person.
Yeah.
But you can't get any of these people because they're all either really high health pool champions or high sustain champions. So even if you catch them, they're going to get out.
That is true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know how to feel about this.
How do you feel about this one, Rex? Hello? Rex?
Rex, you there?
I'll take that as a no. He is not here. I can yell more about how I don't like the left side more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Well, Rex is getting back in here. I think blue side's only chance here is to go for picks and get themselves really far ahead in the early game and hope they can kill the Vayne somehow for late game. I mean, with the games that we saw previously, it was an early game stomp, so maybe blue side can pull something out like that. But I mean, it's gonna be very difficult, especially with the Mundo and Silas and the solo lanes. They're gonna be very hard to kill.
Definitely. Like, the other avenue is, like, realistically, they all should be looking towards that bot lane to kill that Vayne Seraphine, which shouldn't be strong laners. Like,
yeah.
I mean, in a world where somehow the Morgana gets a Q onto that Vayne, it will impact a lot of this game. But, like, if that doesn't happen, it's crazy. Like,
yeah, I hate the Morgana pick because that's a pick that you pick into an engage comp. And no one in that bot line is going to hard engage onto your Jin. You have no front line to protect him. He's just going to be easy pickings.
Mm-hmm.
That is very true. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the biggest difference in their game is going to be like I'm just hoping that the Vi can start ganking early and putting a lot of pressure early because I feel like that's their biggest chance.
But if you remember back from the last game we just saw, that Dab Maniac was just kind of perma-farming,
Yeah, but different champion, different game. Might be a different life.
Might be different life. You're right. I need to look more on that positive side. Thanks for helping me out there, man.
Yeah, I just...
You never know.
I mean, it looks like you've got Freljord on the red side that's just got a pretty standard front-to-back comp. And then you have Ione on the blue side that just feels like I don't know what their comp does.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to decipher. I mean, they're all really good at picking like one champion, but like it's just gonna be so hard for them to pick out that Vayne or the Seraphine from behind the 3 tanks, or I guess the 3 frontliners.
I mean, the problem is you have this like hard engage all-in team with a Jin, but you
Yeah.
don't have enough of a front line to be able to sustain the damage on their team, so you're going to crash in and just die.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think the only win con is red or for blue side is for them to get ahead early game and force them to the bot lane. Maybe they go for like a 3 or 4 man dive bot with Malzahar perma pushing against the Silas. But other than that, it's looking questionable from the draft alone. Maybe they can pull something out in the actual game. So let's get into it.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think Mundo is going to be gankable. He just never dies.
Yeah. Oh, is the thing broke? We'll get in eventually. Mine's doing the same thing, so
Yeah.
maybe it takes another second. Maybe they paused.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
It looks like we're up and live now.
There we go.
We're up and live. Hey, but the bot lane does have that skin color synergy, which means a lot.
True.
They do have the Dawnbringer Morgana. Great skin. Very
It's
upset
very
that they
nice.
released it so close after Coven, and now they're making me spend more money.
That's what Riot does. They gotta make you play the game and spend all of your money.
Yeah, just reach your hands into my pockets, please.
Just like this champion right here. The money bags.
True.
Oh, jeez. Yep.
This is money bags right here. Real analytical gameplay commentary right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Top
This
tier
is
League of
mon-
Legends commentary. Riot, take note.
Mhm.
They're available for hire.
I'm under contract, Smile.
Now, what I'm interested in seeing here is the pathing. The pathing is definitely going to be a
Spicy.
big impact.
Especially from this Vi right here.
Yeah, it looks like she's starting bot side, which is already a mistake. I don't know.
Mhm.
I
There's
mean,
not much she can really do top side.
Mhm.
and I mean, one thing that I would really like to see that I haven't been seeing a whole lot is vision. Get more
Yes.
wards. You can't make plays if you don't know where people are.
Definitely. So right here, honestly, what I am down for is the Vi just to go level 1. Straight down this bot lane.
Yeah.
Like if you
I'm
have to
down
start
for it.
right here. I don't like this full clear, especially on Vi. Like, this is not what this champion does.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the vibe might have been a little bit hesitant to go gank bot lane at half health. Maybe they're hoping to grab a scuttle before coming down.
Yeah, if he was afraid of that, then he could have just smited the camp, the first camp, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's just hard because you're never going to get anything up here. Like, it's an Urgot into a Mundo.
Mundo. Yeah.
Maybe he's looking for a mid lane play, but that's a Malzahar, and that's a Silas, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard. I feel like the only avenue you have is bot lane here.
Oh, big fight breaking in bot lane.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I'd like to see what happened there if we could just get a replay on that.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Oh.
All right.
Just
Well,
sometimes
there
when
we
I
go.
press backspace, sometimes when I push backspace, I guess it sends me to a different world.
All right. Morgana with a lot of harass coming down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see.
it's just a
binding.
Who comes down? Lots of damage
Ignite,
coming out.
Insta flash out of the binding.
Yep.
Jin looking for the 4 shot, but cannot get it. He could have flashed. I don't know if he would have killed the Vayne.
No,
Was
I
not
don't
in
think
range
so.
for that.
he was not in
Yeah.
range for that flash.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I just think the Seraphine got caught out of position.
Yeah, definitely. Can't be looking to step up that far against Morgana and Jin. They can lock you down for a few seconds.
Which I guess is the win condition we didn't see at first. I mean, if Morgana lands a good bind, Jin's got a lot of damage. Might be
That
able
is
to get a
true.
pick.
That is true. Okay. We have the gank from the red top side here.
And Mundo going down, it looks like he went the wrong direction, it looks like. I mean, I would have honestly vastly preferred him running to the tower and going into just the jungler rather than the jungler and the minions. And
So you're saying that the Urgot should have ran this way?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, I mean, well, the thing is, you're taking so much damage from the Mundo, from the jungler, and from the entire minion wave. Like,
It's hard. I think he was dead either way, but
yeah, you're right.
okay.
just
The flash
overextended.
Q. I feel like you
Okay.
did not need a flash there, but
Probably not.
And here comes a Trundle coming in.
Trundle with the pillar. Turns into the Vi. Just getting some chip damage right now. Can't secure any kills here.
ooh, Vi still hasn't cleared her blue buff, and Mundo sees this.
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
Oh
a
no,
dead
that's
on
rough.
Wizard.
That's bad
That is
news.
unfortunate. Sensor
Unfortunate.
body flying down to our wolves.
Straight down, back to Miami.
Got
Exactly.
lumberjacked.
Meanwhile, bot lane, there's a bit trading going back and forth. Trundle
see the
looking in here.
Pillar here. Ooh, it's
Pillar,
a good.
yep. Here comes a pillar. And the
trying to force some
Seraphine
sums.
root.
Okay,
Okay.
it is a close one.
I mean,
Yeah.
they got the Morgana flash. I wonder
Yeah,
if the
that is
Black
very
Shield was
important.
down.
Black Shield was down. We saw it at the beginning of the fight.
Nice.
Yeah, so only Jin flashes left.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a Trundle regank in focusing the Morgana. If they can do that and get on the Vayne, that would be very good for Red
Yeah.
side here.
Here's the regain coming in from the Trundle.
He's spotted out by that
That's
ward.
But just giving this pressure gives their bot lane so much time to just get more farm. So
Yeah.
they get CSD right now. It's even right now, which is not good for the Jin. He should be way ahead.
Yes.
It should be. Especially with how much they've been pushing in. It's just not good.
Mm-hmm. And the
And
Red side
Trundle's
gets
stealing that ocean.
illegal ocean drake here. This is illegal. They
Very
should not
illegal.
have this.
It's a fight going on top
Another-
lane.
I mean,
Another
I
kill.
would be hilarious. It would be hilarious if Trundle executed, but I don't think he will.
No, he won't.
I think the Urgot just overextended a bit too much here.
I don't think
Definitely
that's been a
overextended.
problem. He's not respecting how much damage the Mundo can take and dish out.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he flashed a bit too late. I don't think Mundo needed a flash, but he was definitely a secure the kill.
Mhm.
And Trundle gets away with this.
It's absolutely
So-
illegal.
It's
Yeah.
robbery there.
Trundle's
All
winning the
100
bot
thieves
side.
just robbed him. God. Okay. We see the Silas roaming down. Are they going for a
Is he spotted
on
by
the bot side?
Vi?
No, he was not spotted.
No, he
by
was
that.
not.
Ooh. This is a pretty
Here
good play
comes-
down on bot
Good
side.
angle.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a
wow.
really good E.
Nice initiation. Black Shield
Into
goes
the
down.
roots.
Ignite kills him.
Does
Ooh,
not save
Vayne
Jin.
overextends though.
I mean, the
does not
Morgana
get
went
punished for
down. Does not get down. Urgot
Oh
coming
my.
with the TP. Now TP is down, and Urgot will go after getting matched by Mundo.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what we're talking about. Blue side can't find the win condition. They're just looking for it, but they can't match Red side's pressure.
Yep.
Seraphine look for the pick on the Malzahar here.
And, well, is the dive coming down? No, they'll back out after seeing Vi.
Yep.
Yeah, they know the bot lane's respawning, come back to lane, so they won't overextend here.
We see this Mundo out here being absolutely massive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a monster right now. It's unfortunate that Vayne has none of the kills, but honestly, it shouldn't matter at this point. She just gets a free farm.
Yeah. I mean, Mundo's a monster. It's just going to farm off of Urgot. Urgot can't do anything. And now the problem with that is now you just have Trundle who can just sit there and camp bot lane and snowball them too.
Mhm. One thing you could say, you don't really want this money on the Mundo here.
That's
So
true.
you could look at that as an avenue, but it's still so much. Like even like the other sides are just still so ahead, even without these 3 kills. You know?
Yeah. I mean, and the Mundo is 2 levels ahead of that Urgot. So even if you think the Mundo shouldn't have all of that money, he's such a huge front liner. He's going to apply so much pressure when they hard engage. Because the Urgot just can't fight him.
Definitely. Okay, maybe we see a dive down here on the bot side. Bot lane does not have 6. Do we look for it?
But apparently neither does Vi. And
Yeah.
down goes the Seraphine route.
Nope, we're not going to
Nope.
look for it.
Oh, and now Dab Maniac's been spotted.
Yep.
They're just
You
going
know
to
what
back off that tower.
He loses his entire blue side now.
Yeah.
Spending so much time for nothing. I think he should have just pulled the trigger, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, bot lane did take a beating,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like they would have taken that beating anyway without him camping that.
Mm-hmm.
Tribush.
Yep.
I mean, for all the grief we gave
there's
bot
a
lane.
dive on top side. Oh, he's just down. Oh, I don't think you needed a flash there. You already had the ulti. The ulti was going to kill him.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Secure the kill. There goes a plate. They'll get another plate off of that easily.
Yeah, they get another plate and possibly even Rift Herald off of that. And look at this vision line set up by Red side here. It's beautiful. They know what they want. They want that Rift Herald. They want to get this game over with. They're tired of seeing this blue side on their screen.
I mean, and just look, when, like I said, when you have that vision, you're able to understand where the junglers are, understand where the enemies are, and know what plays to make. That's how you stop being reactionary.
Mm-hmm.
And down goes the Seraphine after the ult. But they traded 1 for 1. Oh, the Jhin ult coming out. Can the Vayne dodge it?
Oh, unfortunate.
I honestly did not expect the Vayne dodge to come out that early, and I'm surprised that the Jhin missed. But the Vayne can't sit on this tower. She's gonna.
No, she can't. Unfortunate. It was actually kind of close. If he got that proc off, he won.
I was hoping for the Vayne ult Q during the Jhin ulti. Maybe he could have gotten a bit closer to the Jhin and picked him off before he 4-shot up. But I don't know. Maybe a bit too aggressive.
So it looks like the new win condition for Blue Team is just going to come through the bot lane here.
Yeah, but it's also a Jhin who's a useless champion, so I don't know.
That is true. I think the problem is still going to come from Mundo. I don't know if he'll be able to kill him. Mundo just needs to build any armor, and yeah. Malzahar can't even stop him with ult.
Yeah. I mean, if Mundo just builds a Randuin's, Jhin can't crit him. That's it. Game over.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. And it's another kill for the Mundo here.
Oh,
what?
Flash is out.
Is he getting outplayed here?
Old misfight.
Nope. There we go. Nope.
Not enough Mundo dodgeball for the top lane here and kill switch.
Yeah, unlucky. Comes in with
Dan is caught out going for this dragon. Okay.
Dab Maniac tried the heist, but the police came to...
The police came to stop him, indeed. Yep. Wee woo. That's illegal.
Blue team secures the dragon. Silas wastes TP for it too.
I mean, for what it's worth, Red Team came to scare Dab Maniac off and then just completely stopped watching the dragon and just let it.
Yeah,
they kind of gave up.
Oh no, Red Team took it. I'm sorry, I got.
No, Red Team already had a Drake. This is the Inferno.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dab Maniac was trying to steal that last Drake. He got scared off of it, and then Blue Team just came back and stole it with 4 people. Just.
All right.
I mean, I feel like if Red Team was going to contest that Drake, they probably should have kept a better eye on it.
Yeah, they should have kept going. They gave up.
Yeah.
It was a little weird, but it's all right. I don't think it's that consequential for the game state in general, but it's a little weird.
It's a little weird after us commenting that the police came to stop it, and then the cops were like, "Well, I guess you got out of range. 3 stars, back to 0."
You win some, you lose some. Goods. They had to go back and get the donuts.
Trading poke in the bot lane here. No one's really hitting anything yet.
A little bit of a whiffing, but I don't think it matters that much.
Yep, Coldest Winter trying to look for a gank, but I think he's going to back off.
It's a little hard to gank them at this point, just because of wave state. Right now, honestly, that Argot is well behind, and it's crazy what he's building here.
Yeah. I just don't understand.
We get the Malzahar here. Ooh. I was actually just about to say the Malzahar is not doing so bad. He's out farming and he's getting a little bit more pressure.
And
But
here comes Shelly down
Mhm.
mid lane, so they're gonna get that mid tower
Definitely here.
and
All right.
open up the
Silas
map.
with the Vi ulti now. This is definitely the best ulti for him on the map. So let's see how they use it.
Second charge
Right here,
off Rift Herald.
Yep.
There's no rotation. Looks like they're just gonna pick up a second mid turret.
Completely whiffs that E. Unfortunate, but he still gets the kill.
Yeah. Rough. I mean, Dab Maniac goes down and the turret goes down, and there's no rotation, just wasn't quick enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little disappointed to see the Jin still bot lane when
Mhm.
the wave is pushed up and he could have been useful there.
A little bit. Okay, working as a team, that's hard and sus, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Tomas? All right, thanks for the
Oh,
input.
sorry, I was muted.
We were asking you about what the Jin was doing.
Oh, I missed it.
Unfortunate. It's all right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's A-okay. We just thought that the
Ooh,
Jin
we
was...
land the binding?
Oh, land the
Okay.
binding there. And Vayne is gonna go... Vayne could go down. No.
Ooh, I think that the Morgana is able to kill her by herself.
Oh, nice.
Let's
There we
go.
That's a
go.
lot of damage from Morgana.
Seraphine blocked that ult from the Jin, but it just didn't matter because Morgana was right on top of them.
Yep. That's what we like to see from blue side. Proving me wrong with the Morgana pick. 3-2-0.
Yeah, every one of us was clowning on that Morgana pick, and he made us all look dumb.
It's a bit of a unfortunate that she has all the kills though, but
Yeah. But now Mundo just... I mean, you look at the power of Mundo there, he doesn't even care that he's getting poked out by the Malzahar and the Urgot.
Oh,
He's just
literally-
having a fun time.
oh, he gets a kill here.
Yep,
Illegal.
that Urgot's gonna go down.
Illegal.
He might actually even
Yeah.
kill the Malzahar. Nope, Malzahar flashed.
Yep.
Had to save his life. I mean, that
Mhm.
Mundo's about to be at full health in like 10 seconds.
Yo, what happened here? Okay.
Okay.
Jin Morgana, they're going for the Silas here. Oh, they
Oh,
get absolutely hit from downtown by that Seraphine ulti. And then bopped in the head by that Trundle. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's it. They got collapsed on.
Mhm.
I feel like they baited themselves into that, just chasing 10 rocks.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a bit of a tilter there for them. I'm still not quite sold on this Malzahar pick either.
The Malzahar pick hasn't really impressed me. The Morgana pick and the Jin pick have impressed me quite a bit, but
That is
I
true.
feel like
Yeah.
that's it. But I mean, that's it. With top lane and mid lane gone, that pressure that they're able to put on by rotating is just too much.
Oh man.
Laning phase is over. That's it.
Yeah, I mean the ball lane win con is looking like nothing compared to this Mundo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they just got a Cloud Drake without any kind of resistance.
Yeah.
It's like they just went to the supermarket, put it in their cart, and just left with it.
Yeah, honestly, Mundo wasn't even there. It's just like the pressure that the Silas and the Chunk.
Mundo's actually doing Rift Herald by himself.
Oh yeah, I mean, might as well. Mundo go where he pleases, you know.
Right.
He does go where he's pleasing.
And apparently he takes what he pleases too.
Dude,
They know him. He's been spotted.
He went on Wish and ordered himself a fucking Rift Herald, you know?
Oh, that's it. He's getting contested.
He is being contested, but I don't think it matters. I think they can just deal with them themselves.
Oh, Jesus. And Dab Maniac is just going to get crushed by Trundle.
Yeah, this is absolutely not fair.
Yeah, Trundle with a double kill and Malzahar just getting messed up by Mundo. They walk away with the Rift Herald.
Mhm.
And that the Mundo and the Trundle are just running away with the game.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're getting back to that position where Vayne is free farming, and all of that advantage the bot lane scrapes so hard for, just getting thrown away.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it just must hurt looking up on the chat side and you're seeing 0-7, 0-4, 0-2. Like,
Yeah.
ah.
The solo queue struggle, you try to carry a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, and for what it's worth, that Vayne has been kept down to 90 CS. There's a 30 CS differential between the ADCs. So the Vayne's got a lot of catching up to do.
Honestly, I think all she needs to do is follow her team around, and she can catch up really fast if she picks up a kill or two.
Yeah.
I think her just split pushing will give the other team opportunity to get back into the game.
Yeah, I mean, and one of the things to note is that this has been so lopsided. Not only do you have a powerfully fed Mundo and Trundle, the Urgot's basically non-existent.
Oh yeah.
Like he might as well just not even be there at this point.
Honestly, he hasn't been able to play the game at all.
Yeah, which is rough.
Okay, we see the play going on the top side here.
Urgot coming up against.
Can they kill the Mundo? My answer is no. But they think they can.
But they're trying hard. I mean,
they're sending more.
Yeah,
sending the entire tribe up to this Mundo. I think that he just kills all of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the Urgot has no damage.
Absolute domination here.
And that's it. The Mundo popped his ult. Maniac's gonna go down. The Seraphine ult comes out.
Oh, that is unfortunate. You hate to see that.
And there's no chance to even kill the Silas with the stopwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to see it. They're just going to go to Baron now. Mundo's just going to zone them off. There's nothing Blue Team can do here.
There's really nothing he can do here.
I mean, and that ability to just ignore CC makes Mundo that much more dangerous. He's so slippery.
Almost 11k gold.
Jeez.
Almost the entire gold advantage is on the Mundo. He's doing it.
Yeah. I mean, Mundo is just tossing this Urgot around and just manhandling him.
Yeah, the support has more money than that Urgot this game. That is hard to look at.
That's tough, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we see the Urgot possibly getting caught out here.
There we go. The Seraphine root will come down. Poke, and Urgot's just going to walk away.
They don't care about the Urgot. They care about the real objective. Getting this dragon.
If they want gold, they can farm minions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what is that Urgot worth? Like 100 gold at most?
Yep.
Jeez. Now Urgot, he gets out of that.
Well, maybe they have a pick on this Trundle here? No, his team is just right there. It's so hard.
That's it. And Mundo, I mean, Seraphine blocks 2 shots. Mundo blocks 1. They've got the Rift Herald. That tower will go down.
Yeah, you couldn't even tell Mundo blocked a shot there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It didn't care.
Yeah. The shot did negative damage to Mundo.
Yeah, like you said, the Raining has been picked up. And Violating for the engage on the Vayne. Vayne is shield build, though.
But 10 rocks will get the kill on Dab Maniac. Also gets a kill on Urgot.
Yeah, it's like, what are you supposed to do here?
Vayne flashes forward to secure.
I think they can end. I think Red Team's going to end here.
Right? Yeah, it is looking like it.
That's it. They've already got the Baron They've already got the Baron empowered minions, or the Herald actually. I think
take him out to the back, show them the daisies. You know.
Yeah. Malzahar and Jhin do have a lot of wave clear though.
Look at this. It's just absolute domination.
Yeah. I mean, the inhib will go down.
Are they going to triple inhib them? They could just go for the end. They don't have to do this.
I mean,
child.
Blue Team can't even fight. They just have to give up these inhibs.
Literally.
And just hope that the Nexus turrets will be enough to save them. They won't be. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
Black Shield will
Monday
go down on
is
Urgot, but Urgot's got to back out.
Yeah, they're killing
Yeah.
them in between their turrets. Like it's just over.
Yeah, 10 Rocks has already killed Dab Maniac. Mundo's popped a turret.
Oh, I thought Mundo was gonna go down, but he hasn't even used his ult yet.
Yeah, he hasn't even used his ulti yet.
Yeah.
Oh, they
That's
get
it.
one.
Will drop.
Support versus support. And
And
Ariadne
that would be it,
wins.
boys. Another dominant victory for Freljord.
Yeah, dominant victory here.
Alrighty.
And we say Mundo difference there.
A little bit. I
10,
want to see
0,
that
and
damage chart. Let's see
Jeez.
this damage chart here.
Uh,
Okay, the Mundo.
Yup. Full Tank does the most damage in the game once again. Tom Kench and Mundo have both topped the charts.
All right. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna see you guys in the next game. Peace.
Yep.
Yep. Peace out.
Okay, we're back.
Welcome
This
back,
is
everyone.
Demacia versus Shurima. We have Shurima on the left side and Demacia on the right. Okay, the first ban, Gwen. They're afraid of it.
Terrified.
Terrified of that Dandrew Gwen.
I mean, Fizz gets banned out on the red side. And Vayne on the blue side.
Interesting. A lot of Vayne priority here today.
Yeah, Vayne does seem to be a strong pick.
Uh-huh.
Shen and
Ari.
Ari both getting banned out.
And always the Kane ban. These guys do not like Kane in the game.
Yeah.
They've seen too many Tomas's in their games.
Yeah. If they saw me their solo queue games.
I'm
yikes.
genuinely surprised not to see a Lissandra ban, considering how hard Handful of Perks carried with it that last game.
True, that is true. The Lissandra had so much setup.
Hecarim here. Okay.
Hey, they saw the Hecarim buffs and they said, we're getting this man on the board today.
Mm-hmm.
Tristana.
Tristana.
She hasn't had a lot of
No.
success this.
Oh
With
my.
Zach coming up.
It's the same matchup.
I don't know how I feel about these two.
It's time for Samira and Alice again? Samira Orn. Okay.
Orn coming out real hard.
Zach.
And Nami.
You're not. Are they hovering the Nami? It's
They
gonna
want-
happen.
They want it. I want it so bad. Please take
They're
the
baiting
fish.
you again, aren't they?
The fish, please.
Yeah, they're baiting you.
Fishy, fishy.
Oh,
yes!
they're
Yes,
actually
the
like-
Nami comes out.
They're listening to the stream. They know I love the fishy.
I can't say it's a great pick.
It's
Because
not.
you
It's
know
an
with
awful pick. It's an awful pick, but you know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know with the Samira.
I mean,
thing, have
combined with the
Nautilus for
Tristan. Yeah. No.
Do they ban? They need to ban that Nautilus. It demolished the enemy team last time. Will they do it?
Yeah. All right. Well, the Thresh goes out.
Set ban. Interesting here. Orn generally has a good matchup in this set because he presses W when the set presses E. But we'll have to see.
holding out the ban till last second.
And there it
The
is.
Nautilus ban
Nautilus
comes
ban.
down.
Okay, that is good.
I mean,
We
I'm
like to see that
surprised to
here.
see the Fizz ban and not the Lissandra ban, but at least I'm glad the Nautilus got taken away because,
Yeah. He was doing it last game.
yeah, Ninja Sam was making things happen.
Mhm.
Yeah, what I'd like to see is that Alistar we're talking about the other game.
Yeah.
The Malphite ban. Okay,
Interesting.
I was not.
I would not be down with the crocodile. I would
Yeah,
really.
the Croc into Orin is a terrible matchup. Orin is just gonna ignore him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Next
I
needs to
would
win
be-
that early game.
Okay. I honestly, if they could play it, Graves top would have demolished us Or in this game. But
Yeah,
of course, not everyone can play Graves top. You know.
yeah. Or I mean, even something safer like a Mundo,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
Orin's not gonna kill Mundo. No one does.
I mean, a few people do.
Few people do. Yeah, Vade maybe.
Aurelia is a really good matchup into it,
Yeah.
but yeah. Okay, there's that
Down goes
Lissandra we
Lissandra.
talked about.
Yep.
Let's see what the pick for the support here.
Mhm.
Maybe the Alistar. I don't know though.
I'm down with Blitzcrank if you can play
Yeah.
it.
Blitzcrank would be good.
Yeah, that'd be a really good pick.
Mhm.
Or a Pike.
I kind of want to see somebody deny the Zac engage.
Leona.
Okay.
I
Leona's
mean, it's
alright.
it's very lane dominant, but Zach's still gonna get that free range on that Samira for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which I mean, maybe they're hoping that the Zac engage won't be as much, and they'll be able to just counter engage really hard with the Samira and the Lissandra.
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh, Twisted Fate.
Okay,
So-
that's interesting.
They're really just playing for a lot of setup for that Zac and Tristana. If they
Yeah.
land that gold card into the flash stun from Renekton into Zac E, like maybe that's like a good avenue to look for. But in this game, it's so hard because Samira has her win wall, and like it's just going to stop a lot of what they want to do here.
Yeah, I gotta feel though that the most problematic lane for them is definitely going to be the Reddington into Ornn. I feel like they
Definitely.
counterpick themselves.
A little bit there. But hey, you never say never. I mean, I've seen weirder things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
despite our 100% success rate in calling every lane and every champion, I think we should be a little bit.
Yeah. I think one thing I don't like is Zach with the rest of his team. It's just Zach is not. I don't know. Like Twisted Fate has a lot of setup.
I get it. They have a lot of setup for him.
Yeah, I get it, but I don't know. I feel like Hecarim's just gonna get so much further ahead of them because his lanes will be able to roam.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely gonna be an interesting time.
Yeah, we're just gonna see how it plays out. Hopefully, this won't be like the other games, a complete stomp. But
we hope.
Yeah, never see. I mean, you can never tell.
Never say never. Never say never.
Sure. Never say never.
We are Justin Bieber out here. My boy JB.
I mean, the draft has defined the last game and possibly you could argue that it's defined all the games tonight, but
except for that first game. That first game draft did not matter at all.
Yeah, true. But I mean, we'll just have to see how this one goes. How do you feel about the game, Rex?
It happens again.
Unlucky.
Unluckers for Rex here. He'll be back soon. One thing I will say, there's not a lot of knock-up setup for that Smear. You know? That's what she really wants. She wants to be able to extend those ranges, those knockups. The only one you really have is that Ornn, but that's so situational, and Smear should never be in range of that. So, we'll have
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now. Welcome back, Rex.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just looking at that team, and it seems like the blue team just has such a hard all-in, and it's going to be so tough for them to deal with. What with the Leona ult, the Hecarim ult, the Ornn ult, it's just going to be really hard for them to deal with that.
But on the other side, red side does want them to go forward into them. Like they have to twist. Like if they make a mistake, they're dead. Like that Twisted Fate gold card into a Renekton stun, you're gone.
Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Which could be a good avenue, but again, it's all about execution here. That's the name of the game. This game,
yeah,
for sure.
And I think one of the big difference makers is going to be the Twisted Fate and how he's able to use his ult and manage the global lane pressure. I think that's the biggest difference maker they have.
Definitely. Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to who pulls the trigger, and if they mess up pulling the trigger, it's gonna be very questionable because Twisted Fate could turn the fight with the gold card on the right person.
Yeah, and I mean, I did talk a lot about the heavy engage off of blue side, but we've got Nami. Yeah, they try to dive in and just eat a Nami wave to the face. That could change.
Yeah, the whole Nami wave into Q, like bubble. They have the slows plus that whatever it's called, mandate. Like it's gonna start dealing damage, especially if that Nami does the electrocute build. Like
and then you've got Zach who can just bounce around right on top of the Nami ult. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like it's gonna be a tight game.
Definitely. Hopefully my client doesn't crash again. That's what I'm
like.
Ooh, the electrocute Twisted Fate here. Going for a very aggressive rune path here. And it's not the electrocute Nami. I'm sad.
Just wanted to point out, there's a skin diff here. I mean, we've got the Renekton and the Twisted Fate don't have any skins. I don't know how they're going to come back from that.
Faker won 3 world champions only using 1 skin ever.
That's true. Are any of them Faker?
We don't know. He could have came in.
That's true.
He's not doing anything right now.
Yeah. Maybe they subbed in Faker for one of these players.
We don't know. We'll see. Can we start calling Dandrew Jaker?
Raker.
Faker. Jaker. Yeah. Probably know someone that knows him, but know a friend that knows a friend that knows a friend, you know?
Exactly.
I am kind of famous. I have that parasocial relationship, you know?
The slow-mo running out.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Looking for that invade.
That's
They
what we
might be
like.
It
called
looks
by
like they're
TS.
A-ramming right now. They got 4 people running straight down.
That is what we call the Noxus invade from back in the day, where we went always mid lane into the invade every game. That's for my OG fans out there. Every game. It always worked until it didn't.
Yeah,
Exactly.
until the mid laner stopped getting like halfway into the lane.
Yep.
Yeah, just stand 3 steps back. Counters Noxus invade. I'm just surprised it took that long for it to get countered.
Out here with the 5 point, but Renekton, wonder if he started. Hasn't started
What
anything
item
yet.
did he start?
You did start. You started Dorn's Blade, but I want to see if he started W here. He gets that auto W trade off here whenever the Ornn walked in that bush, but nope, not going to happen this time.
Well, Red does have some deep vision, so they know that the blue team is starting on Red.
Yep. Let's see if they use that information properly, or if they just lose. Okay. We see
One thing.
these junglers keep on going for Krugs here. There's not a single jungler that's not going for the Krugs. That's crazy.
Sure, they like the full clear. And one thing I did notice is top lane, the Renekton has the Conqueror, so he's looking more for all-ins than the poke with the as opposed to press the attack, which
Yeah.
may be good in the Ornn.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of taking those trades with the grasp.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit dicey because Ornn does have a lot of percentage health damage, but I feel like he's better in short trades just because of his cooldown.
Yeah, if he goes for that auto W Q E and then get out with the extra E, like that's the normal trade that you want to take on Renekton here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you had PTA, that'd do so much damage early game to the Ornn. It looks like Zach's moving towards mid lane here. Gonna be caught by a ward.
He will be caught by that ward. Does he still go for it?
It looks like he's going to.
Oh, Lissandra just presses that funny button and gets out.
Yep.
I mean,
Oh, meanwhile, top lane. Fight breaking out.
Fight breaking out on top lane? Nah,
Yeah, Renekton lives with like 100 HP. Pretty close.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I mean, that Ornn is just bullying him.
Oh.
Looks like your client had a seizure.
Don't worry. Sometimes when I press backspace, I go into a different dimension.
So that's what the fourth dimension is.
Yeah, man. They've been wondering. They've been asking me, you know? Got Neil deGrasse Tyson in my DMs asking me, what does it look like?
I mean, that Renekton is just staying suspiciously close and eating a lot of that poke. I mean, once you see that Q go out, you have to anticipate that there's going to be a charging Ornn following up with that in less than a second.
Yeah, he's standing a bit too close to the wall here.
Ooh.
Gets engaged on the W flash auto.
And that's it. First blood to Ornn.
And Balin's fighting too now. Everything's happening.
Oh, it looks like Nami got a kill.
Slowly panning over to the bot lane.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the engage.
We got Nami getting
W's in. The exhaust on Tristana a bit too late. The exhaust goes down on Nami. Samir picks up the Tristana. Nami picks up Leona, actually. And then the wave crashes. So Tristana misses a lot more from that.
I feel like if that Nami kept on autoing there, they definitely get that kill without dying. A little bit of a misplay
possibility. Yeah.
But it's okay. Misplays happen, you know.
Support's got to remember to auto.
Sport's a very hard role. What do you mean?
I mean, and for, like you were saying, there's so much CS that this Tristana is going to miss, and it's also experience.
Yeah. Oop, we may have an engage here on mid lane? Nope.
Was he picked up by a ward or just... Yeah, he was picked up by a ward upriver.
Okay, this could be a really big fight here. No, never mind. Leona could have just flashed on them there, pulled the trigger. But no, they're just going to take the safe play here.
Red side knows their jungler's top side, so they don't want to go for anything too risky.
Mm-hmm.
Zach cancels the engage. Right now, Bali needs to look for this crash. They could get frozen on here. Wouldn't be great. Doesn't seem like Leona wants to freeze. Engages on Tristana. Okay.
That was close. If you time it properly on Leona there, you can actually stun her during the animation. It stops her.
Really? That's crazy.
Because if you do it while it's going off, then it doesn't stop her. But if you do it while she's in the air, it does. Because it's coded really well. Because Riot's a really good indie company.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have the second engage with the Hecarim here. This should be a dead Nami on my screen. Does it happen? Ooh, really good
Looks
bubble,
like
but not enough.
Sushi for dinner today for the horseman.
Yeah.
They
Horseman
get the
getting
flash
that.
too.
That's unfortunate. We hate to see that.
Yeah.
We hate to see Nami go down.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tristana is still a full health. I wonder if they have survivor's guilt.
Oh, truers.
All right, Tristana looking to jump over the wall, go in for the 1v3. Just kidding.
No, I don't think they're going that crazy. I think they actually could, but that's not. It's a little crazy.
Yeah, it's a bit risky.
This could be good here. We have the TP from the Okay.
Tristana and Zach baiting long enough for the Twist Fate ult to come out. Nami's coming
go.
back.
The Tristana's massive here. Let's go.
Nice.
Red
Zach
side with
just popped his passive. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Played by
Really well played by that Tristana there. We'll have to say.
It seems top lane has stopped the bleeding as well. First team to step up and potentially get the carry fed. Bit of trading, go back for top lane.
This is a kill here. Let's go!
Nice. Really well played.
We should never doubt the crocodile, I guess.
True. Man doesn't need to stop the bleeding when he's causing the bleeding.
True. Now he's up 400 gold. I think he wins this, actually.
Yeah,
he actually
does.
wins this.
Hecarim looking top.
Ooh, he didn't do it right. If he used his empowered W there, he definitely wins that.
Yeah, it was looking like a free kill. I guess he underestimated himself. He might be backing on a lot of gold, too. That could be a possibility.
900.
900, yeah. The 2-level lead should be enough to keep him ahead in that fight, though.
Yeah.
Neither jungler has their ults up right now. They're still a 5. Someone's gonna hit 6 soon and look for a gank.
I think it's going to be... Drake Club with a really, really long angle here. I don't know if it's going to work out.
Yeah, Zach is...
Oh, he did catch out the Samira here, maybe? No, he's...
No,
I
but
think he's the one that got
went
cut off.
straight onto the Leona. I think that was a bad call there. I
Yeah.
mean, the whole team was there. So there was no getting out.
There was no vision around that river area for the red side. They should not be going for plays behind that.
Yep. I think I've said it in every game. Ward.
Horn ulting top lane.
Horn with the
Solo
kill on
goes
top
down.
side.
Yeah.
Let's run that back.
It's a wonder. Yeah, Ornn wins these fights if he doesn't go straight into the Renekton ult.
Yeah, Renekton doesn't have an ult. He's forcing this fight, but I don't think he should be.
Not be forcing that fight at all.
Yeah.
Something's about to go down bot lane, too. Hecarim is in Zach's jungle. Looking for the blue buff. Zach's looking for the gank, though. They go in. Tristana with the insect.
That's it.
Let's go.
Zach gets the knock on both of them.
That spicy CC and Tristana's getting fed here.
Uh-huh.
Ninja Sin will go down.
Hecarim
And
greeted for that blue
Hecarim trying to
buff.
change the
What
fight.
is that noise? Oh my god. Okay.
Well, that's it. Hecarim's going to get hard CC'd down by the Nami and the Zac.
I believe so, yeah. Unless
Oh,
Hecarim
okay.
is
Hecarim with
balanced.
a
Hecarim is
kill.
balanced.
Hecarim
Wow.
buff. I mean, Riot buffed a
Twisted
broken
Fate
champion.
coming in. Wow.
Reverse?
At least Twisted Fate gets the
Okay.
kill here.
I feel like Twisted Fate comes in with igniting him, and with Gold Guard, he definitely kills him there before this jungler dies. But I guess it's a misplay.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Hecarim
Soul Lanes
greeted for
just
that
love
buff, though.
breeding junglers, I guess.
Yeah. I think if Hecarim didn't greed for that blue buff, he could have saved his bot lane too. He greeted for the Zax blue buff and didn't come in for the counter gank until it was too late. He still picks up 3 kills though, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, there's so much gold in this Hecarim.
Right here, I think the Red Acton is getting really hard baited there if he went for that kill. Going for that fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you might see another fight down bot lane.
Just Fate's looking to hold top lane, I think. But yeah, Zax's
No,
looking for the
that's it.
gank.
Oh, this
So
could be
we've got-
good. Oh, he does hit.
Incoming
the flash
Zac.
forward.
Tristana with a rocket jump coming to follow up. Here
The
comes
the
Anami.
flash rocket. Twisted
He's
Fate
walking
on the
straight into
side.
Twisted
Twisted
Fate.
Fate.
Okay.
Nice.
Gets the
And
red
the
buff.
Leona's
Slow.
just in a really bad position here. Can she get out?
No.
No, she's going to go
Sniped
down
by
to
the
Zac.
Zac.
Absolutely sniped by the Zac there.
And Reddington ult is down.
Yep.
He's going to have a hard time fighting Ornn without that.
Drake's coming up in about 15 seconds now.
Ooh, right here. This might be a dead TF on our screen. Oh, he blew the blue
locks
card.
the blue card.
Locks the blue card. That's not it.
Renekton with
Oh,
the
wait,
TP
Incoming
though.
Reddington trying to
Reddington?
clean up. Kill on Lysandra.
Gets
He
Really
does
good
have
kill on
flash here.
Hecarim.
He does have flash. He has to go for it
Ornn
now.
is
Okay,
getting
he
it.
gets the
Oh, he
flash.
does pick up the kill, but is Ornn going to shut him down?
Yes, 100%. I believe.
Yeah,
so.
because Reddington turned around.
I think he still catches up to him because of the ulti, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's
if
just,
you look at the opposite side, red is still getting that dragon.
yeah, I mean, they got a lot
And
of
this might
value out of
also
that
be a
play.
gank down bot lane as well.
They have vision of the Zac right now. Do they still get caught though?
Oh, they do!
They do! Wow.
Samir
One
burns
ball from
flash.
Samira goes down, but the exhaust comes
Samira
out on
does
Zac.
end up going down
She
eventually.
does end up going down to the Tristana. Yep.
Tristana with that
Tristana
buster shot right there. Gets her down.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to drop the ignite on Zac. I mean, the exhaust on Zac, but that's the wrong champion.
Yeah.
You
They
want to cut
busted-
down the Tristana's damage.
They burned 3 summoner spells for that, and they knew he was there as well. That's unfortunate for blue side here.
Yeah.
Definitely hate to see that.
Yeah, I think the Samira was overconfident in her wind wall and put a lot of pressure on it.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, the Orange starting to pick these fights, and it's like the Renekton can't really do anything.
Mm-hmm. Funny Crocodile Champion does get countered by the Ram.
Yep.
And there
And that's it. The Lysandra gank just comes in. Renekton gets deleted.
Mhm.
And it looks like they're trying to take a Rift Herald, but they're going to be able to get away with it.
They should be able to get away with this right here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect the Zac to be able to do anything, but here comes Anami, so
Mhm.
I mean, stranger
Maybe.
things have happened.
I feel like
But
they're
no,
just going to hard commit to getting plating, and then, ooh,
Yeah.
this might be a bit int from them here because they're about to run into the bot lane.
Yep.
Leona
Here
does
comes
have flash
incoming
up.
Leona. And incoming Lysandra. Oh, here comes the Zac on the back line here. The Leona just
Ooh.
waited too long. She needed to get onto that Twisted Fate.
Tristana jumps into 4 of them. Not the best idea.
That is
Buster
not
shots
Malphite,
and
by
heals
the
to
way.
get out. Yeah, that is not
Yeah.
Malphite. For sure. He's
Yep.
caught by the Hecarim ult
Get
and Ghost.
shut down.
And not run.
Mhm.
But the Renekton coming in with the ult to save that tower.
Yeah. This Ornn is slowly just running this game, by the way.
Yeah.
Mhm. And also, we have a handful of perks quietly just winning his lane again.
Yeah. I mean, It's just gonna get to that point where the Ornn is gonna outscale the Renekton too hard.
Mhm.
And if we're talking about usefulness in the late game, I think blue side has the edge with all the lockdown they have for the red side's carries.
Yeah, I mean the Ornn's coming in. He's beefy. He's got the Ornn ult. You've got the Lissandra with the lockdown, the Leona. They've got a lot more utility on their team.
Yeah, and this Hecarim's really strong as well. He may be going Sunder, but that still does a lot of damage even to the carries. So,
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, if Tristana keeps getting fed, it won't matter. Tristana slaps.
That
She's
is
got
true.
some items and some gold.
She does have a lot of champions. She has a lot of champions to make a lot of space for her. That's the thing. As long as she does not play Malphite as Tristana, she'll be fine.
Yeah, true.
I think at this point, you should be telling the shot caller ADC right here to just unbind that W key.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Just use that W to let your team die.
Yeah.
I think too many Tristanas want to get that reset off of that W, and they bait themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta use a reserve though.
Mm-hmm.
The Leona's might be looking for. Nope.
We have Lissandra cheating over here on bot side. They know where all the pressure on the red side team is, and Lissandra's using her advantage to stop and stem that bleeding.
Yep. But it looks like they might just go back and try to collapse onto Twisted Fate here. He's got that control ward. Where is he going? Oh, he gets caught out by the Hecarim, but no one is there to help him.
But who's catching
I think
him?
Hecarim's actually getting caught by the Twisted Fate.
Yeah, who's catching him?
Yeah, it just seems like no one was paying attention to the map.
Hecarim was on the wrong side of the
No one
jump.
would have fixed that?
Was his.
Wards would have fixed that. That's right.
Right?
Why do we have
not
two
the
wards?
only one harping on Vision Score here.
Why do we have two wards in the same spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
And not enough wards coming out from the bot lane. They would have caught that rotation. They went straight up the river.
Renekton is dead again on the side lane, it looks like.
Yep. Well,
Nope.
There's just nothing you can do. The crocodile is being made into boots right now, while Ornn is sitting on top of his mountain.
On the mount, ramming it up, you know?
we're playing King of the Hill, and Ornn's got the hammer.
I'm just gonna mute Ryan.
Looks like we're having some technical issues. All right, cool.
Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Zach whiffing that initiation here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Lissandra look from her plays. She has her ult up and she has Everfrost, but like she should be around the map looking for stuff. She shouldn't be like letting her.
There's so much disengage on the enemy team, and she doesn't do that much damage with her build right now.
That's true.
Yep.
There's not enough fall enough either. So like, I think it's better to use it reactively here.
I think it'd be good to use it topside though, because if they could get a pick on the Zac or the Crocodile in the top lane, that'd be really good. Like right here.
Yeah, this is very good. Swiss Fate was definitely out of position here.
Yeah,
was very
definitely.
good.
Double kill from there.
That's the example of using it reactively. Swiss Fate was definitely out of position. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra takes what she deserves off that.
Yep. Absolute queen shit.
Exactly.
That's it. Well, mid tower is gonna go down. It looks like bot tower's pushing. Bot lane's pushing really hard, but they're not gonna siege the Tristana.
Definitely.
I'm not sure where Tristana's kind of roaming around there, but
she's walking. She is walking.
Just waiting for this wave to crash into her tower. Basically.
Yep.
Basically.
She is definitely still afraid of this lane, even though she shouldn't really be.
I think she's more afraid of the Lysandra and Hecarim that could possibly just run up behind her at any time. They got TP from Lysandra and Ornn.
Yeah.
And Hecarim. Hecarim's just ready to run anyone down.
Leona's just sitting in the bushes, but they've got Zac coming in. And it looks like Lysandra and Hecarim are rotating bot lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really need to shut down this Tristana. If they can do that, then it'll be
Game
for
is
sure
over.
game
Then.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure why the Tristana and Nami rotated, but I think they're just trying to break open bot lane so that Twisted Fate can apply all the map pressure he needs.
Yep.
But they're trading towers because that bot tower is gonna go down.
I don't know if I like this trade from the red side. I think they're losing their last tier 1, and it's just opening up the map completely for blue side, while they only opened up a bit that they probably won't be able to reach for a while.
Yeah, I do agree there. I think they're just trying to work as a death ball, which is definitely how this comp should be playing.
Yeah.
Oh, he mistimes it. He doesn't have the yellow card now.
Oh, that's it. And Zac dives in with no support
That's
here.
a bit too
Yeah.
far up.
There's absolutely no support.
Oh, but the Nami
Oh.
coming in with the disengage
Nami
of
with
the
the
century here.
clutch R there, honestly.
Clutch bubble and R, and Tristana Buster Shot
Oh,
onto
more good
Hecarim.
bubbles.
Wow, look at that.
This Nami's
Uh-oh.
absolutely running this game. Let's go.
Let's
Hecarim's
go.
being left alone.
But
Not enough.
Nami will go down eventually.
Not
She
enough,
can't-
though. There's just not enough damage to kill the
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
horse.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nami is not known for her damage. But that ult
I don't
onto
know.
Tristana, that fear changed the game.
I don't know, man.
Tristana
I did out damage Tomas in our game that we played it on.
I don't know if he caught it there, but they took way too long killing the Zac and the what was it, the Twisted Fate. They left Hecarim alone
Yeah.
to fight off the bot lane, and I think they could have swept it if they just turned on the Twisted Fate and the Zac sooner.
Yeah. There's a big mistake here. The Nami going Moonstone instead of the broken item.
True, Mandate got big buffs.
Mandate got big buffs and it's currently bugged on her as well, so it does double damage. Unfortunate we're not seeing that this game.
It's very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. That may have been the difference maker in that kill there, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at like blue is going to try to come in and take dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think red side should be contesting this. They have 2 dragons already. There's no reason to give up. I mean, there's a reason not to give up one right now.
They really feel like they have to.
Yeah, but I mean, Clutch Lysandra ult coming in.
Okay, the Tristana just
The Tristana's
almost had it.
up.
Almost had it.
Oh man,
Tristana goes in
No,
a
that's
bit
it.
too far, though.
It's
she
not enough.
overextended just a bit too much, and now Twisted Fate's going to go down. Ace onto blue team.
And then
Yeah,
Baron
I
is up. I think. Do you think they cannot do it though? That's sadly because they don't have their ADC. But
Yeah, they don't have much damage.
mhm.
Yeah, I think they should have just given it. I don't know if it's worth contesting. They just give it their lives for chance at Dragon. They have Renekton TP, but like even still, I don't think Renekton can make much of a difference. I think you should just split top and they just even out their waves instead of contesting something that's probably already gone.
I agree, but yeah, no, this was a costly contest because they're going to lose
Yeah.
their inhib tower. Actually, no. It looks like red team can save it. Tristana's going to come in after the Ornn. Is she going to get the kill?
That was a little bit too close for that
Nope.
Tristana there. She still has to play it back. You can't just be running your face into them.
Yeah,
Come on.
she has too much ham in her sandwich.
Yeah, but there's a huge shutdown going on to the
Yeah,
Tristana there.
Uh-huh.
yeah. Big shutdown.
Massive.
Zac
Ooh,
comes
that was
back to
really good
initiate.
cancel by that Zac there. I think this could
Nami
be a
ult
local
goes
fight.
in. Well, it
Oh,
looks like Renekton will go down. Here comes
Never
Hecarim. Hecarim
mind.
gets a kill onto Nami.
mhm.
It's
Why
gonna
is
clean
Tristana
up
bot
Zac.
lane?
Yeah, why is Tristana bot lane? Good question.
Mhm.
That is looking like it might be it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now this inhib turret's going to go down.
Oh,
Nothing
yeah,
Tristana
sure.
can do. They're going to lose an inhib.
Yeah.
Shot calling is not great here. They should have known to give up the last dragon. Tristana shouldn't have split pushed. Don't know what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was trying to lifesteal, but I mean, she should have just reset and came back to the fight if she wanted to.
Definitely. It's a bit crazy.
Yeah, I do like the LDR buy. It's not a collector for once, but I don't think it'll make a difference in this.
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, blue team's going to get a free Baron, and then they're going to use that to just crush the towers. What? Oh, they're not taking Baron here.
It is a bit risky. It's a bit risky. Like,
Yeah.
they can just do it. They can just, like, wait and scale.
That's true.
Because I do believe that they have much an easier time than the red side does. It's all on the Tristana's back on the red side, you know?
Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
And they do have a wave of super minions pushing mid, so I mean, if they can open up another lane, they'll be able to just have so much lane pressure here, and just open up the map. Looks like they're trying to set up for something top lane, but not going to happen.
Blue Shot should be looking to close this one out. Maybe get bot weight pushed under and then keep top pushed. And they're letting Renekton step up way too far. This should not be legal.
Definitely.
Yeah, we don't want to let the blue team kind of come in and scale back in, because, like we were saying, they've got wicked late game comp. If they can get to that Tristana, who's proven that she's willing to melee more often than not.
Yeah. Tristana with that rapid fire cannon, maybe she won't be incentivized to melee now. But we never know.
You never know. She might try to hit them with the handle.
Yeah.
Some pings going down on the enemy bot lane from blue side. They see them, but it's not they can do too much. They don't want to overextend here without their Ornn.
Definitely.
Yep. I mean, it looks like no one's contesting Baron. No one's gonna get a fight there. Oh, Lissandra goes in.
Should be a pick on the Renekton here.
Renekton does not make it over the wall.
Out. He's getting wrecked here.
Ooh.
Oh, Hecarim gets the back line. That's it. Game over. Game over. That was the one thing they needed not to happen.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Samir cleans up the other two with their ults.
Definitely.
That's it. Game just broke open. That's all she wrote.
Yep. I do believe that is the end of the game here, boys.
Yep.
And that's the end of our day here as well.
That was a close game.
It was a close game. It was probably my favorite game I watched.
Yes.
Just because there was actual competition.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll go ahead and wrap up the game here. This has been a Tyrannosaurus Rex with my co-hosts. As I look it up, I'm so narcissistic here. I know your actual names, but I don't know if I want to say them. Private Eyes and T Alone.
Yes, sir. It was definitely enjoyable watching these games. It was a pleasure. Thank you for watching the stream. And yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and I think
we're
we're
going to head
going
out into our next session, which is just the
analyst desk,
I guess. Okay.
Yeah, the stream's still going for I think another 30 minutes or so. That's what we planned for the analyst desk. Not quite sure who exactly Dab has planned for the analyst desk. I think it might be a couple members from maybe of the MVP members from some of the teams that played today. So stay tuned for that, and that will be happening here in probably about 5 to 10 minutes max. So we'll see you then.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
You can see my awful face.
Hey, everybody.
guys. This is
Yeah,
big
we got the
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
We got the big Pikachu though. All right, we're here with Tenrox, the mid laner for Freljord. He played Silas in 2 games, landed a combined of 3 E's. Let's talk to him.
Hello.
He's the one person not on camera. Feel free to
Yeah,
flame
yeah.
him.
Flame him. No
I
camera.
was also the only one playing, so
Oh, damn.
Unlucky.
Got him.
yeah,
Unlucky.
this is 5 different computers frantically trying to.
yeah, I haven't spent 3 hours brushing my hair before I got here.
I
feel
also
that.
spent 0 hours brushing my hair.
Why did you wear a hat, man? Come on.
That's why God made hats.
I mean, I feel like we barely spent any time cleaning our rooms, let alone cleaning ourselves.
Look behind me.
Don't look.
Don't look.
Don't look at
Jacob's
me.
room is sparkling. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's immaculate.
Like Ryan looks like he's just in heaven or something. He's just floating in the white aether.
He's living out there in the void, man.
I have a background filter that blends my wall so that you don't see the window boards that I put up there.
Nice.
That's
I should
just
probably
listen.
use the background
It's-
too. I have regrets.
I have
So,
a space
anyway.
background.
So, Doug, can you kind of walk us through your draft selections and kind of what your thought process was going into them?
Game 1 or 2, or just in general.
Just in general.
Just in general.
Well, we came in. We know what we like to play. We've played together for a few months now. So we came in with a few drafts in mind. Tanks top, solid junglers for Chris to come in and carry the game, and just a good bot side that's going to make sure if the game goes late, we're ready to fight for it.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
did you
you,
intentionally play around your jungle, or was it like you trying to? Or sorry, were you trying to set up for your jungle, or were you kind of just hoping that he would make everything happen around them?
We know how Chris plays in the early game. He controls the map really well. So we like to give him junglers that he's going to be able to just whether he gets the kills or whether we get the kills, the game's going to get taken off from the ground. So
Yeah, and we saw it definitely in the first game.
Definitely. Yeah, with him going 15-1 on that Echo there, he was absolutely deleting people and not taking any issues from it, you know?
absolutely. We didn't get him a penta though, so it felt like a failure.
Yeah, you guys did steal
Yeah.
it.
So your early matchup against Gwen was a little bit rough for you, but I mean, once your laners started ganking for you, how did you manage to pull yourself back from that? Because that was a pretty big recovery.
Yeah. No excuses there. I was definitely a little nervous coming in. I was a little shaky in that first lane. And Dandrew, I've played against a few times before. We've scrimmaged against him before, and he's a good player, and he took advantage of it. Gwen with Ignite Flash. If you let her auto you, she's going to take it down. And luckily, I had TP, so I could get back in the lane and not completely giga lose from level 1. And then Chris came in and made sure to control. Dandrew had great pressure, but not enough vision to hold that far up the lane.
One thing I do have to ask about, what was with that Vayne priority that we saw mainly all day? It was either banned or picked here in this tournament.
I think it was, like I said, I think it was a late game thought process. A lot of times if people are nervous or these games are its first day, we thought games were going to go later than they did, and so we just wanted that insurance in the AD carry position. It's something that could duel a little bit. We didn't want our AD carry to end up too stationary.
Yeah, the first 2 games ended up, or first 3 games actually, they ended really fast.
Yeah.
It was like snowball from the beginning.
Yeah.
I do have to also ask about, there is very little priority on what is seen like as some of the best junglers in the game right now, the Ghostblade junglers right now. What do you think that is about?
I guess it's just a fairly new style to the jungler. Not a lot of junglers are going to be up on their Zed play. Talon, I think, maybe a little bit more if a jungler had a feeling that jump ability was going to eventually get put in the jungle and be broken. But I think Chris is working on it. It's just it's a big shift.
Yeah. And also very little Jarvan priority. I think it was only picked once, even though I think it's one of the strongest champions in the game right now. If you listen to me on cast, I constantly talk about it.
I like Jarvan too.
And Nami.
Yeah.
That's just me being weird.
Yeah, I mean, the Nami did get pulled, and
She did.
Jarvan only got pulled once.
Yeah.
I mean, it did well when it got pulled.
It did do well.
I think that Jarvan is a more solid pick overall. Like Nami is really good right now, but she's still fragile, so it's a little more dangerous.
You definitely have to play it a lot smarter than you do a lot of other champions.
Yeah.
Jarvan only one way in.
Yep, only one way in, and you got to do it.
Yeah.
So are there any champions or compositions that you might be getting worried about going into future matches?
I mean, I do think the assassin junglers are something that like every laner is going to fear right now. So I haven't seen a lot of those. So I am curious if I'm going to have to deal with a Talon flipping over and annihilating me. But those are the main picks I think I'm waiting on. I saw the Vex get played, but it wasn't a great game. So I'd like to see Vex do well as well. But hopefully we'll see her picked out.
The other thing I would like to ask about is, are you afraid of handful of perks is Lissandra?
I'm super excited to play Shurima. The only team we haven't played, and talk around the server is there the big gun to look for. And so I'm just really excited for that matchup. You have the hot versus cold, Shurima versus Freljord, Song of Ice and Fire going on there. So I'm excited. He's playing Lissandra, which is more of a Freljord champion, but we'll give him a pass there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play Azir just so we can flop it.
Maybe.
Yeah, and you're talking about Vex and Lissandra now. So which do you think is better? I was talking about Lissandra being like budget Vex, but Lissandra outperformed Vex all tournament or all day today. So how do you feel about that? Since he's playing mid.
I think Vex has to reset with R, and then she's clearly a better champion at that point.
Yeah.
If she can't hit the resets with R, or if she's going to miss that long range ability, then Lissandra's guaranteed engage is just I don't know. You can't match it with very many characters.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I mean one of the things that we noted was that Lissandra was such a safer champion in general, especially given that she could ult the Vex engage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Vex has to deal with no exact escape in mid. She has to have really good fears to survive any good ganks that come her way. And Lissandra just doesn't have that threat on her at all in lane.
So how do you feel like after today, like going into matches like tomorrow? Do you feel better, worse, like more confident, less confident?
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get first blood in the second game, so I feel better about that. The second Silas game gave me, worked out a lot better, so we got a lot better confidence. I wasn't as shaken in that game, so I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm excited about it. We actually kicked out our top laner because we think he had a bad day, so we're gonna play with the sub tomorrow. But yeah.
Okay.
So another question, like what is like the biggest thing for you that like because Freljord's has been like practicing for a while and Shurima, but like we got some of the like two newer divisions. Like what is one of the things that your division has like one of the biggest things that your division has had to like overcome in a way? Like what is one of the biggest issues that you guys have faced?
When we were first getting started, a lot of the teams were tumultuous, but we've actually done a decent job keeping our core five together over the last few months and practicing. So early on, we wanted scrim partners. We wanted more diverse scrim partners so we could play in more and get used to people really wanting to beat us. So I'm glad to see that we're getting more teams to play against and more competition coming in. So that's what I'm happy about.
Yeah, here at Heleus we have what's called as the four team curse. And it is where every single time we get 4 teams, like something happens with one or two of the divisions, and like a couple of them fall apart, and we just go back to like the 2 or 3 mark, and then we eventually got up to 6 and we broke it. We thought we'd broken it, and then like 2 of them ended up like disbanding and bringing us back down to 4. And so we're trying to get to the point where we've got enough like in similar elos to where like they can scrim with each other consistently and kind of provide a little bit of extra extra competition and practice there. But Man,
I don't know. I have no idea what he's talking about. What do you mean?
So-
Oh yeah, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I don't know
So
anything
Tenrox,
about that.
going back to your picks on Silas, were those more
Yeah.
comfort picks going into those matches?
Yeah, I played Dandrew before in Gwen, so I wanted to see how that match had gone. So I picked Silas the first time to see how that, which is much better for Dandrew at least. So I'll give him that. And then the second game was like, I can't go out getting first blooded and being completely neutrally useful in the first game with Silas, so I need to have a better one. I got plenty of other picks in store, but Silas is a solid champion. If they're going to give me ults to use, I'll use them.
Nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, I feel like Silas is definitely a solid champ all around. Yeah, I played the Gwen Silas matchup as Gwen a lot, and it's definitely Gwen sided. So
Yeah, you have to be able to lose lanes as Silas. He's a decent laner, but he's not nearly the laner that he used to be when his
Yeah.
W healed him for half his health every time he pressed it. So you have to be willing to lose some. That's one you definitely have to be willing to lose, and well, I was willing to lose it today.
So one thing I've noted on some of the matchups here is that there's a lack of ability to recognize when you should give up objectives and when you should trade objectives.
Yeah.
And I've seen some teams overcommit to objectives that they really shouldn't have. And is that something that you guys feel like you need to overcome, or do you guys have that kind of dialed down?
I would say dial down is too far of a step for sure. I think we do have a good grasp of rotations. I think when games are a little closer, you get more parity between what's the, do I go down bot lane and engage that fight, or do we take the trade top and get the turret? But when the games swing so hard like they did today in general, there's just no trading that can be done. You see champion, you kill champion, you take turrets and you win.
That actually kind of brings up another interesting question, because I know that it kind of varies from, I guess, the lower elos to mid or high, but like do you guys find that it's like helpful having one or two people that's shot calling the game, or do you pretty much all just contribute equally to it? Like, how does that work for you guys?
I would say that early game, it's, Chris is going to be calling the directions he's going. Junglers need to be very communicative in the early game. So while I wouldn't say he shot calls through the whole game, he definitely talks the most early.
Yeah.
And then I would say myself and Drake in the top lane generally shot call through the mid game. Back and forth, just, posing question, can we go here? No, let's take this, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's
Bot lane feeds us the dragon info.
kind of adaptive almost, like just depending on what's going on.
A little adaptive and just centered around a little more centered on the top side for shot calling, bot side feeding us dragon info, and general game knowledge and stuff too. We got to have the whole team talking.
Definitely.
I mean, and having the 5-person team relatively unchanged has got to help with the communication in that respect.
Yeah, definitely, and bans as well. I would say that we had a really good grasp of what's banned against us playing this long. When people do research and doing clashes and doing scrims and stuff, we're used to what to expect to ban. So we're ready for those.
Interesting.
What tier are you guys playing in Clash right now?
We started out at 1, we went down to 2, and then we were sick of that, so we went back up to 1. So we won our last Clash in 2, and we've been playing in 1. Is there much of a difference between 2 and 1 other than that there's like Smurfs that don't belong in 2? I would say like 2, you're gonna get really average low gold, high silver players in general, and the occasional Smurf that just comes through and doesn't belong there.
Right.
But in tier one, every team is gonna have a player that is ready to carry the game, and if you're not ready with a counter strategy, then you're food.
Alrighty. So I have to ask the spicy hard-hitting question of how would you rate the enemy teams and yourself?
Ooh.
In order, like from 1 to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're still waiting to lose a game against another Heleus team, so we're number 1. And then from what I saw, it was definitely Shurima, though Demacia had a good last game. There was some good trading back and forth from what I watched, and the first game, it didn't go so well for them, but I did feel a little more pushback than from Ionia, so I'll go Shurima second, Demacia third, and then Ionia last.
And so when it comes to your band phases, you mentioned that you have some bands kind of dialed in. Do you find yourself looking for bands that are kind of across the board, or do you like to target band-specific players?
We like getting people off of comfort. I think people default to comfort a lot in stressful situations and tournaments, and so there might be OP things that they have 10 games on, but can they play that when their money's on the table and you got to win? So I like pushing people off of their comfort picks personally.
Yeah. I know that, like, for me, a lot of times whenever I'm playing a comfort pick, like, I'm more susceptible to getting tilted because I feel like I should be, I should be winning on that. And so if I don't win, then I get frustrated and I feel like I have to, try hard that much more. And, a lot of times that leads to really bad decision making. And so I definitely can appreciate like being pushed off of, a comfort pick.
Yeah, a little bit depends on how the player is going to react to that. It varies a lot, but I that's what I like aiming for.
Alrighty. Oh,
It looks like we
I guess
lost
he's
Doug.
done.
I guess he's done. He's tired of us. Alrighty.
Oh, we had a good question from Raven here in the chat. There we go. He's back. So we have a question from Raven. Said, which champion do you feel like did the best today? And I think this is for all of us because I don't know if you observed the other games.
Across all games, like what champion performed the best?
Yeah. Did you watch all the games?
Yeah, I've seen them all. I have to look at the drafts. Were there any multi picks? There was a lot of diversity.
There was not very much.
Yeah,
there was not a lot of. Yeah,
I feel like I gotta say Echo just because that was the biggest I think stomp of the day. So I'll give it to Chris's Echo.
Yeah, I think definitely the worst performing champion was probably Tristana.
Yeah,
I know that we saw like Tristana played well, but like it just felt so like doomed every time we watched them because like they'd lose bot lane and then also lose the fights,
Yeah, I mean when I see Tristana, I just want to see a bunch of things that are going in ahead of her to avoid the Tristana Malphite ults.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of those.
That was a problem.
Yep.
I mean, I gotta say that it's definitely a toss-up between the Echo and the Mundo. The Echo stomped. The Mundo completely took over top lane. I gotta give the edge to Echo, though, just because of the global pressure that they put on the game.
I'd give Ornn over Mundo, honestly, though. That Ornn that last game was pretty strong.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So from our perspective, I know that we all enjoyed the last game the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one was one of the most interesting ones to watch.
It just wasn't a stomp.
Right. It was kind of felt a little bit more like balanced and kind of like it could go one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried with the early Renekton death that it was gonna go real bad, but the bot lane and the jungler from Demacia did a good job holding and giving them a power point to work through, at least something to work through, so they didn't get blown.
Yeah.
With that match, I was like flitting in between the teams, like which one I wanted to win. I was like, oh yeah, go, like, I want this one to win, and then the other one would start doing badly. I'd be like, no, you guys got this,
Yeah.
I do think we should also give honorable mentions to Lissandra.
Yeah.
She did a lot.
Oh yeah.
And it was mostly Nate doing a lot,
Yeah.
And
And I think that spot was like, wasn't that kind of a last minute like?
Yeah,
kill?
substitution. Yeah.
Yeah. So props.
You really
props
stepped
Nate.
up for it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Props
also,
to
props up to Ninja Sounds Nautilus. He was on point.
Yeah, he did have a really good Nautilus game. Yeah.
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 Like landing some of those Senna ulti Nautilus hooks,
Yeah, I mean, and then there was that one play where like 3 members of the opposing team collapsed on him, and he just sat there and waited there for the rest of his team to come clean up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, anyone in chat have any other questions you might want to ask, or hear us ask about, or talk about anything like that?
Any other questions, comments, Concerns. We don't want to hear those. Any questions or comments? Give it a couple seconds for the stream lag to catch up here. Overall, I really loved watching the portions that I saw. So, good job to all the teams.
Hope you guys do great without me tomorrow and the next day.
Yeah. Actually, when I first looked at the schedule, like I didn't realize that it spanned over the course of 6 days, and then when I did realize it was over 6 days, I was like, "Holy crap! Like that is a serious couple of weekends for these guys."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if one of you could call my boss and let him know that I need a couple extra days off next weekend, that'd be good.
We'll write you a doctor's note.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you spending some time here with us and answering the questions. And big thank you to our casters and the people that sat in here and talked for like 4 hours straight. And I'm sure your voices need a break after that. Don't envy you.
Oh, it's fun.
And
had a great time.
Huge thank you to Dab for organizing this and putting it together and dealing with all the rescheduling and team changing and that kind of stuff. Not an easy task on his part either. And also props to the captains for getting your teams ready in time. So we will see you guys tomorrow for part 2, and looking forward to it. And thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Thanks, guys.
Good night. Take care, guys.
Good night.